That's always a good one, Days.
It's good. It's real good.
Hey, why don't you tell us a joke?
You asking to tell you?
Yeah.
He's staring off of the universe. He is.
I thought you were like, tell me a joke. Oh.
No. It's I'm sorry. Tell me a joke. Tells us a good one.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Wow.
Wahoo!
Then all the orcs wah. You see, the punchline's always wah.
I was honestly expecting a wahoo.
Bing bing wahoo, funny man.
Let's go. Okay.
Hey. I hate to. Go ahead.
You know what? No, I think we should dedicate 7 more minutes to us talking over each other. All right, I think we should dedicate extra time to that.
Indeed.
Look,
Anyway, Distortion Devil, where can they find you?
Who is that?
Distortion Devil, where can they find you, dude?
Well, they can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Distortion Devil, where I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I've been streaming a lot of Yakuza, a little bit of Baldur's Gate, generally having some pretty good times. Also, Dead House Sonata is a thing. I'm going to go ahead and try and grab my partner link without showing everybody my information here.
Ruh-roh.
There you go.
Shit! We know he lives in America. He wears shoes!
What happened?
I knocked over my cup, and then I realized there was nothing in it.
Oh.
Air? Question mark?
Gave myself a little heart attack there.
What a bait and switch, dude.
I bait and switched myself.
Except for, wait, is that a link for Dead House Sonata on the floor?
Yeah, I did. I dropped it right there. Oh, that's what was in this cup. A cup was a link for Dead House Sonata.
You spilled Dead House Sonata all over the place.
Oh god, it's getting everywhere.
How are you gonna clean this up? Someone get a sponge.
Maria.
But yeah, that is what's happening over on my channel. Take it away, someone else.
Monty!
Uh-huh.
Where are you at? What's going on this week?
What's you doing?
Cosmic, just the cosmos around my head. What? Okay, it's Wednesday today. You can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue. Tomorrow, hopefully, will be Devil May Cry 4. Tomorrow evening. I'm kind of not good right now. And then on Sunday should be Final Fantasy 9. And throughout the week is probably gonna be a lot of really random time streams with no real schedule to them. I'm sorry, but that's kind of all I can really slot into my schedule right now. But you can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter if you want to be posting about those things. If you want to catch those, like I said, they'll be completely random. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that.
No sound. Hang on.
Wait, what?
No sound?
That
one
be
guy?
right. That one guy probably has his stream muted.
Is that a one-guy scenario?
Ignore the one guys. Just okay.
There's a one guy. It's one guy.
I zoom in on it. It's like,
Clearly, this problem is everyone's, but it's fair enough. Zito. Where can we
Hello.
find you?
Are you?
You know. Oh, what?
Nothing. Never mind. I'm just gonna...
Oh no. This is always what happens with it. Whenever it just this audio thing, and you worry it's the actual stream.
Well, it just sounds like you're standing in the middle of the room and not facing your microphone. I don't know if you're doing a bit or not. I can't tell, honestly. Like you sound really far away from your microphone, but you need to but at times you sound really close to it. So I don't know if you're just turning away or not.
Nope.
Okay.
Quick, Taka, echolocate.
Anyways, Zito, where can they find you, dude?
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito, where I stream typically Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. An assortment of all kinds of nonsense. Though, as I've stated before, my schedule is going to be a little sporadic because I'm trying to lean back away from things and prioritize shit around me. So there might be a little bit of a scattered schedule. However, in replace of that, homebrew shit's coming out. I am 95% done with 2 out of 3 things. So you'll be getting content on DM's Guild relatively soon. And the Patreon, I have commissions to do. That'll start up tomorrow because, tomorrow is the 15th, so that'll start up then. Cards, Spelunky 2, indie games, you know the one. It's that one. Minecraft Steve.
Steve!
He's actually really fun to play.
Tell me more. I'm interested.
Do you like the Phoenix Wright from MVC3? Do you like heavy install characters that
No,
are?
I absolutely hate it, and I take it personally as a slight against me.
So you too are a Smash player.
Steve!
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 But
Kaiser, Kaiser killed me with that. Was it Steven Universe like opening where you were? It's
Garnet, amethyst, and pearl, and Steve!
But Zito, I have a very important question for you. When you play as him, do you scream "Don't jump"?
No, dude.
I hold that against you forever, you bastard with Simon.
Yeah, and guess what? He got a buff too. So guess what? Don't fucking jump, Gaijin.
But I'm
I
really
am
good at it.
screaming in a fuckload of pain.
Searching for answers. Oh.
Sakurai can make the weirdest character work in Smash. Did you see how much life he had when he fucking talked about Terry? But then when he had to talk about Steve, it looked like he actually aged a single day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, here's the thing. Terry was his. They told him to make Steve. He's like, fine, but I put Terry Bogard in. And the CEO just went, who the fuck is Terry Bogard? It's like the only thing that makes sense to me in that scenario, because I cannot imagine out of a marketing room. You know what this game needs? Tight ass jeans. No one ever said, you know what we need? We need the 90s personified into a single fighter.
Or as every American fan has said, is that Ash Ketchum's dad?
Ooh, that's good.
That's some spice right there.
To be fair, Terry was very popular with the ladies.
Well, he's
Why wouldn't
popular
he?
in Mexico, right? Like, isn't he
Yes.
extremely popular? From...
Oh, South America.
South
He's
America,
he's fucking huge.
KOF is huge in South America.
Oh yeah.
Okay!
Well, continuing on here. Edward Bosco, where can they find you? The quiet one. in the corner?
They can find me at EdBoscoVA on both Instagram and Twitter, and then right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco. Saturday, 7 o'clock PST, come here for episode 4 of Ravenloft. All of the players have been doing really freaking well, and I'm thoroughly impressed with all of their roleplay, and I'm really excited to push along towards our spooky conclusion.
We ruined all your bets.
Not to throw off what you're going for, Bosco. Just got a quick question. How, if you wanted to jump into the middle of this, do you have to start from the beginning, or is it a really hard narrative to follow, like Hotel Transylvania 3?
So you could jump in,
There's a
in the
third
middle
one?
if you wanted to. I think
Yeah.
there are context clues throughout the.
Sorry, go on.
I think there are context clues throughout each of the episodes that'll kind of catch you up on what happened last time. Plus, the players always do a really good recap, so they'll fill you in on what happened last time. That'll set you up for whatever the episode is starting at, and they get little bonuses for it.
Woo!
That sounds familiar.
Guys, you go, but where can they find you?
Wow, no energy, huh?
All right. No, you.
That's
sucked it
fine.
all
I
out of
got
me.
enough. I got enough energy for all y'all. Hey everyone, Gaijin Gooba here. I'm gonna be so busy. All right, so tomorrow, Shadows We Cast. Definitely go check out Colonel Cherry's channel for that. Where I play Dan Zan, best bod in the world. I'm looking at you, Panic. Let's see, dude. Friday
You're
is
looking
when.
up at me.
Dude, Friday is when the brand new Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer, new game plus, all that shit drops. And I might be doing
Ooh, there's
the
New Game
2.
Plus?
Yeah, there's gonna be new game plus and a whole bunch of other quality of life shit. But my big announcement is that I might be joining Lanny Pator for a couple of campaign runs through the multiplayer, which should be a lot of fun. We're thinking maybe like 4, 5, 6, something like that. That's gonna be fun. Neo 2's DLC comes out tomorrow. I can't play it till this weekend. I'm pissed. I need to save first reactions for the stream, and I can't stream tomorrow because I'm too busy with D&D. I have a brand new video that is out. It is looking at the first couple episodes of Yashihime, the Inuyasha sequel, taking a look at some of the culture that inspired some of the characters and locations and whatnot. Really good stuff. Please go check it out. Yeah, and Saturday, Sunday per normal. Probably gonna be more Neo 2, Ghost of Tsushima. Tuesday, I'm actually gonna evolve Taiko Tuesday into something Talk Tuesday, but that name's we're still working on that name. I've been building Gundam kits, like model kits, and it's been super relaxing and fun. It's really chill, but things get extremely real, like opinionated real, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh,
so
no. Wait. You had public access to a decorum conversation?
Oh man,
about
it was
Gundam, and you did not expect it to go to shit real quick?
No. See, here's the thing. It wasn't about Gundam. It didn't go to shit, surprisingly, and it ended with debating whether or not gacha is just as bad or better than microtransactions and loot boxes. So no, it actually went really well. So I might do that more. I had so much fun just sitting down talking with people about stuff that's going on. So I might just start doing that on Tuesdays. Model kits notwithstanding, I'm kind of running out of them. So send more model kits, please. But yeah, that's pretty much me.
Gaijin Goomba.
Yeah.
Gaijin Goomba.
Yeah.
I like the part where they said Inuyasha and Kagome. They said the protagonist names to each other 5 times, at least in one sentence.
But they didn't in the remake. See, they're evolving Zito.
Change!
And I will say this.
Is this Naraku or the son of Naraku?
But Naraku's dead. Actually, to check it, the child that was his
Spoiler.
heart may have been reincarnated as an old four-eyed owl.
Watch out!
Stupid!
Watch out, Yashihime! A poisonous snake!
Inuyasha threw a sensu bean at Moro or some stupid shit.
All right, no. Zito, you're gonna get shocked because there is actually a yokai that is an owl and is not the reincarnation, but the amalgamation of a whole bunch of fantasided souls of babies.
Oh, it's metal.
It does work. It does work.
No, dude, it's fine. I get that. That just sounded metal as fuck because you explained it that way.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
But when you said tiny ghost owl, I'm like, oh my god, please explain.
This is why you people need to go watch my videos. There's weird, crazy shit like that every single time I upload. Please go check it out. You're missing out.
Okay, dead ghost baby owl.
You can find me at twitch.tv /Takahata101, where there is no nuance like Goomba. There is just pretty much what you see is what you get. What? I mean, listen, I sell red cars here. You want a car that's red? That's what I sell. On Tuesdays, I've been playing Alien Isolation. On Baby Souls mode, I guess. It's like, so I had to shoot a single android so far. Dude, it's honestly, some gangster was dissing my fly girl, so I just gave him one of these. Pop. He's done, dude.
He's leaking milk everywhere.
Well, you only had
He
2
leaked
barrels.
milk all over the floor. That's been a lot of fun. I have not died yet, and I just got done medical. So
Wow.
I'm actually really surprised.
What difficulty are you on?
Baby bitch easy mode?
That's why.
Hey, that doesn't make it any less scary.
That's a call out right there.
Guys, listen, I think we all need to just understand the fact that there's a baby demon owl. There's a ghost baby demon owl.
Oh yeah.
But not for too
No,
long.
it's not just one baby. It's several babies.
Why are you compounding this, guy?
We can go over the ifs, ands, or buts of Yashihime another time. We need bits to read.
Hey, Monty, real quick, because I'm still talking about the things I'm doing. What difficulty are you playing DMC4 on?
Okay. Yeah.
See, I got my
But
arm
here's-
up high and I'm pointing.
Here's the thing. I'm doing it because, one, my hand will cramp, and that's a problem. I don't want to utilize the crab claw.
Meanwhile, I'm
Like-
sitting here playing Minecraft competitively.
You can
Yeah,
also.
right.
You can also- Haven't we all?
I'm just saying, like, if you have it on a higher difficulty, you're more likely to have to deal with the actual like scares of the game, I think. But
Oh, the medical was absolutely frightening. Like it's where finally like how I was playing, it didn't matter anymore. I had to very carefully dodge. I had to run into lockers multiple times. It genuinely had me by the seat of my pants. It was amazing. There was one part in particular where I got into one of the lockers and it just came around the corner, but the way the light was hitting it, it was super green. And its head twitched and looked right up at the right up where I was at, and then just walked away. Like it felt like something straight out of a movie. I felt my heart in my throat. It was fantastic. I'll say I'm really having a lot. I'm
curious I'd be curious to know how because in horror games like with multiple difficulties, I'm curious how it affects the AI.
I'm gonna assume she's super smarter. A better,
I guess, yeah.
further distance of seeing you.
Because I know in like, I mean, it's not really, it's a horror-ish kind of game, but Resident Evil 2, like Mr. X, like doesn't go very fast, and he like takes his time in like baby
Lots
easy
of
mode.
Speed, distance. It's maybe when it learns your patterns, it does it even quicker. There's a lot of different things. Probably. Hell, we're just talking about the alien, not even the other things. So yeah. As well, I've been playing Shadow of War. It's hilarious. Lots of silly orcs. My game crashed, however, when I connected to an online game that had this guy called the Poet. I'm so fucking sad right now. See, you guys are doing gotchas with your anime characters. I'm gotchaing orcs over here, okay? It's a lot of fucking fun. I do rolls every time.
Oh, Taka, I've got a story for later about that.
Them's is the real life.
Does it involve gotcha, unironically?
No, it involves censorship.
What? Anyways. All right, guys, I'd like to read out some...
And ghost owls.
And one more thing to call out as well. Over on Twitch.tv/Takahata101, starting tomorrow, starting at around 12 o'clock, I shall be delving deep into one of the most amazing matches I ever had the chance to work with. It is it is a Royal Rumble 8 times. It's called the Battleground match.
Ooh.
So 30 times, 8 times. We'll be doing it over 2 days, and it will be done before the evening, starting around 12 o'clock PST. So, yeah, have fun, guys. And that's it for me. I'd like to read off some subs and bits real fast.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Captain Actually, Reenra, Wonder, Plata 64, Blue Clock, Lunatic Crow 84, Shiny Lamp, Fantastic Callum, Awesome Link, Constable Mutton, Achilles Nipple, Skelly Jack, thank you all for the subs. Skelly Jack gifting 5 subs to the community of people like Winter Baby Doll, Dark Lord of Sword, Akira Kiaru, LeJake, and Alexandoas. Thank you so much. Montez HRRS2, Cup of Squid, Ban Hat, Mightiest Yete, Ampul 72990, Sloth 0130, 10,000 Armored Bees, a Big Bad Shadow Man, Cubia Alpha, thank you all for the subs as well. Kane Time, thank you for the 500 bits. My game got canceled today, so now I get to watch you guys. Hell yeah!
I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna grab some water.
All right.
No worries. Oh my goodness, guys. You guys are being very kind with the gift subs. Thank you so much. I also want to thank Blackfoot Ferret with Elite Bits, 1,337 bits from Blackfoot Ferret. Knobs Quest 3! These graphical adventures games takes me back. Now insert the floppy disk. Why is it hard? I don't know. We just got to make it floppy. Yeah, that's probably how you do it, Rob.
Go to make it flopper. You go.
Gotta
Don't
make it
remember.
floppy.
Don't take any wooden bucketoids.
Some disassembly required. There we go. Keon AE, thank you so much for the bits. Crazy Fox, Brother Bisquick, Random Man, and Junior Moloch. Rakanara, thank you so much for the subs. I want to thank Protoss for the bits as well. Gorilla with a Glock! He's got 500 bits! You know what he said, guys?
Ook.
Unga bunga.
Oh,
Shit, I know. I know.
realer.
That's a declaration of war.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. X. Okay, there's way too many vowels on this. XYTHAEN 77. No. You ever you're about to take a jump? You're like, nope, I can't get it.
You just jump back into the plane seat.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the 500 bitch. Bitch for gold. For possibly more. Either way, smash them Tony homies lunch. Hey, I'm a ninja. Thank you for this. Thank you for the bits. Angel goes in with a 5 subs gifted to the community. Angel goes in, gifting subs to people like Shartopus, Farnham the Drunk, Jealous 67, Nick the Fool, and Yerbik. Well, thank you so much. Thunder King 8, Princess Boots 22, Terracus Dan, Earliest Bread, Vadanagi, Maverick the Warlock, Andrew the Sand Shrew. Thank you all for the subs as well. Mero Caius, happy Wash Day, my dudes. Well, thank you so much for the bits, and thank you so much for saying. Defective Sheep gifting 5 subs to the community. Thank you so much to Defective Sheep for gifting those 5 subs to beautiful people. People like Black Endokami, Daxter178, The Grey Ghost, Masaru, and Blackwing Hellkite. Well, thank you so much. And as well, I want to thank Skelly Jack for gifting 2 subs to people like Sail the Plains and Musical Husky. Well, thank you so much for that. I want to thank Saahilnz, Saahilnz. Saahilnz. There we go. Cool. I thought it was an hour late to stream, but then I remembered daylight savings time existed. Oh god, it's true. Warlord Talk, thank you for the bits as well. Impact Frame, thank you for the subs. Savander, thank you for the bits as well. And last but not least, Angel goes in gifting 5 subs to the community. Oh, Skelly Jack, you did gift. You gifted altogether. You gifted 7 subs. You gifted 5 and then 2. Thank you so much, though, Skelly Jack. It's not. Yeah, it's right there. Thank you so much. So, Jonathan, thank you so much as well. Gifting some to Derek the Ring Bearer, KZ_21, Xward, Cthulhu Tunes, and Sakido. And that is it for subs and bits from me over here.
Alrighty. Are we all ready to get started in that case?
Yes.
Sure.
Then let us proceed. Last time on The Krew, Kotag the Pain Boy, Peasies the Mech Boy, Gronk the Commando, and the Weird Boy was mucking about after they took a fortnight to be in a battle royale. They's got a message from their old warband, the Black Crag Goons, inviting them to a big old get-together. It was there that they met Mop Bucket, a skinny orc who told funny stories. They was almost elected as the new war bosses until suddenly, from out of nowhere, their old war boss, Gadzooks Rex Smasher, showed up and reasserted his dominance over not only his old clan, but the Krew as well. He sent them on a mission to the planet of Dave 3, a feudal world populated by orcs. They met with old King Graham, who sent them on a mission to find 3 magic artifacts: a shiny metal plate that tells the future, a box of endless teeth, and a shield that makes you invincible. After exiting the King's Keep, they are let loose into the kingdom of Dave. So, let me just get some ambiance. It's a little loud. So, the Krew. You are outside of King Graham's castle. Just outside of the gate. You are surrounded by a moat, and you see something moving beneath the water.
I'd like a peek.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an awareness.
Awareness. There we go. Well, there's something moving down there. There is.
Yeah, the water's a bit mucky. You can't really get a good look down there. You go for it. Go for it. Whoever wants to roll an awareness.
Okay.
Reminds me, do orcs in 40k drink water?
There's water in blood, right?
Oh, that's true. That's true. It is.
That's true.
It is a liquid.
Most of people. Most of people.
Orcs drink. Orcs can drink water. I'm not sure if they need it though. I know they
That's
drink
fair.
fungus beer.
That's
So Pieces and Mop Bucket. Both of you can see what looks to be the serpentine form of a long reptilian creature swimming through this moat. As you glance over at it, it seems to notice you, but it doesn't seem to mind you. It watches you for a bit and then keeps swimming.
I just turn my head and I look at Pieces, just like slowly, just like, are you seeing this shit?
Oh, you see that too? Hold on a minute. He like slaps the fucking side of his head that's metal and like the green light phases on. That's a serpent thingy, it is it there? Something swimming about in it.
Huh. Do you think the King Graham like takes orcs and throws them in there? You know, just to see what happens. I take a sip of my Capri Sun.
That sounds fun. I won't do that sometime now.
I could throw a couple of squigs and grots in there. I bet they'd squeal real good.
Yeah, those squigs and those grots. And I just click down on my recorder and go, what's a squig and what's a grot? And I unclick it and lean back.
All right, boys. We got our quest, but which is we gonna do first?
Ain't we gonna do a scan for him first, ain't it?
Oh, that's right, it is. Oh, feels like it's been a week or something.
Oh, time passes so weirdly.
Oh. All right, so let's go
almost
get
all-
that skin.
Oh my god, it almost feels like it's March. Oh, that's just me internal clock messing up. Alright, let's go do that scan.
Okay, so you're going to try and contact the cruiser.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Someone give me a tech test.
Let me do that.
Our tech boy.
Here I go pressing buttons and knobs again. With a 2.
Okay. So I want to try something.
Oh no.
So you got a 1 on your wrath die. So you attempt to contact the cruiser. But something strange, sort of like a weird interference comes in, and you can't quite reach them. You got a complication on your roll. What bad happens, Pieces?
Oh, I have to make it up?
Explain how this goes wrong, yeah.
Okay, well, the text starts to phase in and out, like the scan. I asked for contact on the drop ship, but every time when I start hearing, I start hearing a voice, the voice warbles in and out and transforms into something else, almost like another voice is trying to speak through the communicator, and then it just completely fizzles out.
Okay, so what west of quote and it seems you're unable to make contact with your ship.
Glad you ain't hear anything that warbles tech on feral planets.
It seems you are unable to make contact with your ship.
Well, I got good news and bad news. Bad news is I can't hail the cruiser at all. Good news is I got a word out, and it says to go west. So I think that's where we's gotta go now.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just... No, you go ahead. You're good.
I was just gonna say, do we not still have our dropship?
That's
You
where I
have your
tried to hail from.
you have your dropship, but really, going all the way back to your dropship wouldn't do you any good at this point. Flying back to the cruiser, and getting an orbital scan might be out of the realm of your capabilities currently, especially for what you're specifically looking for.
Wait a second. Where's that little boy? Where you little scamp?
Talking to Ah.
I'm talking to
Okay, you see him, and he's just looking at the hill behind you, like just stealthily, like making like binoculars with his hands.
What do your orky eyes see,
Make an awareness test.
You want me to roll an awareness test?
Oh, make an awareness test, yeah.
Oh my god, I can't wait to roll this. Here we go. An awareness test. Oh.
Hey.
Okay.
All right.
So, as you're looking through your hand binoculars, you're scanning left, you're scanning right. You notice the areas immediately around you. There's not really a lot of people around here. There's some people back in the village that you landed in going about their day, but you're sort of in like a forest clearing outside of Castle Dave. And immediately to your left, you see sort of a shady forest clearing with a large rock in the middle of the road. And to your right, you see a peaceful little lake fed by a nearby waterfall.
I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
Seen what?
Have you seen it? We went into the rock place. I saw it outside.
I ain't seen nothing.
It was black and white, and it walked on all fours.
Oh, that grot-looking thing.
No, it was so fat, though. It was so plump and juicy looking.
You see, his mouth is melting like Homer Simpson style.
Well, I tell you what, we come
Also,
back.
It looked delicious, but its eyes red. Ah!
You see shiver with terror.
Well, when we get you back, we'll see about getting you one. Oh, I got. So, boys, if these artifacts is as powerful as they say they is, do you think all could use his weird boy abilities and tries to figure out maybe figure out what they is, maybe triangulate a position or something? If we can't use our scanner, maybe we could use something else.
Certainly try.
Like right behind you, you just see running around with a stick.
It might be invisible!
Just swinging the stick everywhere.
Yeah, that seems like a very reliable idea.
You could certainly try to do it if you want to.
Get back here!
Just goes and grabs him.
Yeah.
Just tries to grab him.
Do us a favor, yeah? Do you? All right. Do a scan, but with your brain tingy.
Here, let me pick you up.
Hit me. You know what you have to do. Hit me, lump.
All right.
Punch him in the face.
I punch him in the face too, like
Punch.
sandwich.
Okay.
Did you punch him right in the lump?
Yeah, double lump punch sandwich.
All right. What do
I'm
I?
getting
So-
4G on this thing.
so-
What do I
so-
do to scan the mainframe?
You punch him right in the lump, and it sinks into his head. And for a moment, he looks like a regular orc. Make a psychic mastery test. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Alrighty.
Okay. So,
Okay.
with that, you get the sense that there is some powerful stuff, and it's all nearby, but you can't quite pinpoint where precisely it is. And also, since you rolled a 1 on a psychic mastery test, I
Oh no.
get to
we
roll
go.
Perils of the Warp.
Ah!
Oh, good.
Da-da-da-da. Let's find out what happens. Perils of the Warp.
Perils of the Warp!
Taco, roll me a D100.
Oh, no, no! Please don't do this to this wonderful people, this wonderful planet!
Aldor Drago pops in.
83!
83, huh? Let's see. Oh!
God damn it! Oh!
Okay.
Let's hear
This
it.
is why I didn't want to do my psychic powers! I wanted to save. Oh, god damn it, you guys! What have you done?
Made it
Oh, bad.
interesting.
We just destroyed Connor's campaign.
No, we just made it interesting. It's fine.
Now shit's getting crazy.
What happened, Connor?
Yeah, that's what happened, Connor.
I'm struggling to find the words. Hang on.
Oh no! Can I re-roll?
We did ruin it.
If you want to burn a wrath die, you can certainly re-roll this test if you want.
Can you metagame for 1 moment with me real fast here?
If you burn a
Would
wrath
that be
die,
for
you
the
certainly
best
can.
Of all of us.
Yes.
Then I shall just use one of my wrath die to re-roll.
Okay.
Nice. 94.
94. Is that worse? Well, not for all of you.
Ah, yay! Wait.
Okay. So,
Oh boy.
just gonna go ahead and... Okay, so you suffer 1 shock. As you collapse on the ground, your bump is like glowing green, and it is agonizing, searing pain going through you.
I feel the warp overtaking me.
What does that mean?
Like pretty much the graphics engine just gives out.
Oh god, he far cameras Luigi
As-
from fucking Super Mario Galaxy.
As you're getting the surrounding Wa energies pulsing through your bump, and it is just the worst migraine you've ever experienced with searing hot fire. You also you take roll me 1d3.
That's a very odd specific D3.
Yeah.
Oh, how do I... Oh, shoot, that's not even an
Just
option.
You're gonna have to type that.
Yeah, type
What,
roll
slash roll?
1d3.
1D3. Okay, now, I should spell roll correctly, right?
Always.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll help.
I mean, kinda.
2.
Okay, so you suffer 3 corruption.
What's corruption?
If you look in your attributes under your mental and social traits, you'll see your corruption rating. It's currently 0, but now it's 3.
Ooh, and this is in my mental. Ooh, now it's 3. Okay. All right. So 3 corruption points.
As well. When your bump pops out the other side of your head, another bump pops out the opposite side. And it has
Oh my
it has
God.
a face, eyes, and a mouth.
Like actual.
All right, boys, let's get to it.
Oh, what did you do?
All right, settle down. I know this might be a little whittling. But it's my birthday, so stop screaming.
Get off my head! Get off! Get off! Get off!
I cannot. Hello.
Hello? Who are you, then?
If your name's R, I guess you can call me.
What exactly is you?
My fucking god!
I don't know.
I put my Capri Sun away and I pull out a flask.
Right.
I was scanning the area and all of a sudden I saw a face. It was.
Oh my god! In his shadow, he looks like if there's any shadow. Are there shadows right now?
Are there
Because
shadows?
his shadow
right
looks
now?
like Mickey Mouse. Okay.
Are there
His shadow
shadows
looks
right
like Mickey
Yes,
Mouse, Connor.
your shadow looks like Mickey Mouse.
I think it's dude.
Alright, time out. So, or whatever.
And it's me.
Where'd you come from exactly?
Him. He sort of motions down towards
Alright.
And that's what happens when you roll a 94 on the psychic perils of the warp test.
So you just from the warp den?
Yeah. I am what is known as a writhing disfigurement.
But how smart is you?
I hate to burst your bubble.
Okay, I want you to know, like this whole time, Oz just been walking towards a tree and is now starting to smash this lump into the tree.
What direction? What direction are you walking?
The one that's closest to my friends and weapons.
Left or right?
I am. You know, I'm just gonna fall backwards actually. Instead, and just try
on
to
the
smash
floor?
it on the ground.
You're falling. Pooh, ow! Pooh, ow!
I'm just gonna slowly turn and look at Gronk and just slowly turn back to the current events happening and just like back to Gronk and then back to the events.
Well, at least you didn't summon a demon.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh,
Is
but you
what
could have
that-
made a demon on the fly. Hello. I am a demon.
Hello. Time to
I would
fucking
have
die.
loved that. I would have loved that.
What's your name, Damon? Oh boy. Okay. Alrighty, guys. It's the first option on the flow sheet.
I have to ask though, from which chaos god would it have spawned from?
I think that reality is best left undiscovered.
Oh no, it was Slanesh. We were about to introduce.
Fucking
weird
Slanesh.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
I would have had to have chosen the demon. Right.
You
So
could've chosen,
you now have
chosen Spawn. Like,
you
fuck,
now
that
have
was
two
stupid.
lumps. One that has a drawn-on face and one that has a very real face. And
Okay,
can talk.
does anyone have duct tape or anything that I could seal a mouth with?
I have duct tape. I hold up my hand.
I just want to imagine Oz just spitting on the ground with a duct tape wrapping around the second mouth.
Hey, what do you do? I could be really helpful.
Wait, how could it be helpful?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, when we get back to the ship, I need you to remove this.
I mean, I've never
looks
dealt
very-
with someone this caliber, but I sure as heck try.
No, I'm there with it. When the warp works in mysterious ways, but this one just sucks. Okay?
There are two guards that are standing outside of the castle gates where you all are standing, and they're just looking back at each other and then back at you guys.
Watching this the whole time, huh?
Yeah.
I want you to know right now, if they were just out of frame a little bit this whole time, that's how you end the scene. That was weird. Yep.
They're standing right behind you. It's like the camera sort of zooms past you guys and towards them. They're both like,
Put my duct tape away.
Pieces his head turns 180 degrees on his body and looks at them. You all got something to say.
For a while.
They both shake their heads at the same time.
Well, alright then. Then we're gonna have to ask you, since yous live here and all that, where will we start looking for these artifacts of power?
Okay. So, apparently, like a long time ago, King Graham really needed something done, and Gretchen said he could do it, and he did it, but then he didn't do it right, and he demanded like a price, and that was one of the artifacts. So one of them was probably with or around like a Gretchen or something around there. I think the other one is in like a cave, and the other one well, apparently there's like a big war between like people who were here before us, and that got stolen. Excuse me. And
Well-
we don't know where that one is. Yeah.
Well, one of two things then. You either point us in a direction of where we can find this Gretchen or find this cave.
Wait a second. Pieces. Can you use your doohickey and scan?
Can I use my doohickey and scan?
What
AKA my
doohickey?
skull?
You're okay.
I'm basically just doing what Taka did, except with science.
All right. So combined, I would say through all of your efforts, you know that all three of these artifacts are nearby, and the closest one to you is to the southeast.
Then that's where we will go.
Yup.
Or wait, which on a compass rose? Which way is left?
Left is west.
Yeah,
West.
left is
South-
west is west.
Southwest, then.
Okay.
Closest one is
then that-
southwest.
Then that is where we will go.
Okay.
You can read energy readings and things on there, can't you, Pieces?
Sometimes it keeps showing me this over 9,000 number and I can't stand it.
That's weird.
It's like a bug or something.
We can get that fixed, can't we?
But I hope so.
You were supposed to say what? 9,000? There's no way that could be right!
Oh, the bug's showing up again.
I turn to all the orcs. I go, so, is there any sort of particular reason why you want me to go with you?
Oh, it's cause you're fun. He just grabs Mop Bucket, just like hugs him with one big arm.
Thank you.
I'm taking a real good liking to you.
Well, it's just a thing, though. How's the thing?
And Oz like going around you, just like poking you.
This orc is so smooth.
Oz starts rubbing like just the head, the helmet, like the bucket.
So smooth. Look and feel the skin. Ting, ting, ting. Oh, one of the most handsomest orcs I've ever seen. It's so we have an handsome orc.
You know, that reminds me.
Everyone. What? No, hold on. If we has a handsome orc, then we could distract everyone who finds handsome orcs distracting.
And I just imagine like the extra new lump goes.
Quiet!
You know, that is quite fascinating. He kind of tinks a finger, like one of the mecha doohickey tool fingers on the helmet, just ting, ting, ting.
Oh, that must be a cranial implant. Oh, that's a good one.
Yep, my whole head is a cranial implant, actually.
That's amazing.
So,
From-
what orc doesn't want to get in a good scrape?
1,000-yard stare down to the ground.
Okay. So you've decided to go to the south.
The
Southwest.
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 So all right. So you cross the drawbridges that are lowered across the moat. How specifically do you want to get there? Do you want to go left or right?
Well, if
I mean, I
left
guess-
is west.
Yeah.
Let's go left, yeah.
All right. So you go left. As Ah saw before, you come across a comfortable-looking shady forest clearing, and there's a large rock that's sitting right in the middle of the road.
Awareness test on the rock.
Yeah.
Okay. Make awareness test.
Ow.
Nice.
Wow. So that's 2 successes, 1 6, and then a 6 on the wrath die.
God damn it, I got a 3 and a fucking failure on the wrath die.
We are failing way too often with the wrath die.
It's a D6, man. It got a 1 in
It's
6
how-
chance of it happening.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But easily, Cortag, you are able to actually both of you, since you got 3, you're both easily able to determine that this rock was placed here. You see sort of drag marks coming from up underneath, and it appears there's a little divot. It's a little bit raised up on sort of like a little bit hilly.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the fact that's not a regular occurring rock.
Gronk wouldn't need you to get stealthy like.
When did the rock move itself?
Connor, can I shoot it?
You certainly can.
Cool.
Yes! Stealth!
Yes. I love you, Raph. I love you, Raph.
Also, Connor, since I got a wrath on the 6, do I add one to the pool?
Well, I already have 5 ruins, so.
No. No, I rolled a 6 on the wrath, so don't we get one?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it with the 2.
Okay. Well, it's a rock.
Cool.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say that it hits.
Cool.
Yeah, you shot it with your with your shooter, correct?
Slugger.
All right. So easily enough, like the rock sort of splits apart. It wasn't a very structurally sound rock, and plus your slugger is a pretty it packs a punch. And you see something glittering underneath it in the sunlight.
Gronk is going to blow off his pistol, holster it like a badass, and then point.
Like a true orc uses. Oh,
my
Gronk,
god,
I
that
love you.
startled me. I just
I
think
startled you.
It's just, my ears so big, right? Flat, they're very sensitive.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, you stick around us long enough and you'll develop an immunity, I promise.
Great. Can't wait.
I'm gonna go and check out the sparkle then.
Okay. As you sort of swipe the debris of the exploded rock from the road, you see some of the tinier chunks sort of rolling down the hill it was on, and you notice a dagger.
Oh, it's a stabbing stick, but it's really small.
Immediately, you realize that this is not of orc make.
Oh. This is interesting.
Mop bucket.
Okay, hi.
Go ahead
Oh no.
and make yourself. Let's go with investigation, if you'd like to.
Investigation. Oh, absolutely, I will do that.
Anyone can roll investigation on this, actually, but it'll be easier for.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah,
Actually good.
very nice.
Real good.
I guess I'll jump in. Okay. No.
I'll do it. Just I don't have faith in my investigation. Here I go.
You're fine.
Well, 2 successes.
Either of you two, you're. Yeah, you three, you don't really, you have no idea. Like it's old, but it's like shiny. It's crazy. It's got like a gold-plated handle, and the blade is very, very shiny, very sparkly. Looks important. Mop bucket. In the back of your mind, you realize that this is Imperium make.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah?
That's a Hume thing.
Oh, gross! He just literally throws it on the ground. Awful.
Right.
No wonder it's so small and pathetic.
Hey,
Does it-
Connor,
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'd like to shoot it.
Roll a ballistics test.
We badly needed someone just shooting things.
It's going to be a 2 for the dagger on the ground.
Okay. So you shoot it, and it hits it just right, where it leaps out of the hole, pew, and off into the forest.
Will you lot just? I go after it.
Okay.
Hey, Motherfucker, where you go? Oh, all right. Guys, let's go after Motherfucker. We can't let him get away. Just join the crew.
So you're following him.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. I'm gonna go roll a d6, but I'll call it a d4. Actually, I do have a d4 here. Where is it? Where did I put my? I'll just roll a d6.
Grunk's still trigger happy tonight, ain't he?
Find your caltrops.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a d100 real quick.
Oh no.
Another demon.
Okay, nothing happens.
Okay.
So you run off into sort of like an open clearing, and sure enough, you see the dagger sticking right out of the ground, and a faint little be heard from it.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like look at it intensely. Do I have any inkling as to how significant this item could potentially be?
With your roll, you, even through your amnesia, you get the sense that this dagger is more than it looks like. And you see on the carving of the gold-plated dagger, it says the words, "The Emperor Protects."
I look at it. Who's the Emperor? I kind of flip it over.
Ooh!
Pulls the commissar hat off his hat rack and puts it on the other lump on his face.
The Orc Emperor? The Orc Emperor is the strongest orc in all of space, and he's a beacon of orkiness to all the orcs, and we're all going towards him, and if we don't get to him, we'll kill everything in our way.
Hi. So, I'm gonna put this in my pocket,
Okay.
and we're gonna give it to the king.
Add ceremonial dagger to your
Ceremonial dagger, okay.
I mean, if you insist, if you want that rolled piece of metal.
Now, hold on there.
And another thing you notice, there's no damage from that bullet on the dagger.
Yeah. So, what did it say on it? It said "Glory to the Emperor."
It said, "The Emperor Protects."
All right. I'm gonna take out my I have a knife. I'm gonna take the knife out of my pocket, and I'm gonna just put it somewhere else, and I'm gonna put the ceremonial dagger where the knife is kept.
Okay.
Well, I think that was one of the items we needed, right?
I need a chest that always has teeth, a magical shield protected from all mortal harm, and then a shiny shield that can foretell the future. Now, I don't think that thing can protect anyone from any mortal harm, other than itself.
Can I hold it for a second?
No, I don't trust you.
No, come on!
You don't trust your crew, mate.
You gotta
I trust you.
Don't trust him!
Point at the new lump.
Don't trust him, he's only saying lies. I'm hearing everything
Actually,
he's saying.
just for you, I'll give you this mop bucket as well because you rolled so well.
Okay.
It has the stats. It has the stats of a dagger.
Okay.
But it also has the blessed keyword.
I wish I knew what that means.
So if you'll note in your handouts, you should see trait keywords guideline. And you can
Handout?
yeah, in your handouts. Do you not see your handouts?
Handouts?
It's under journal, and then
Journal.
Yeah.
Where on the character sheet is that?
no
Traits.
underneath
It's in your.
Oh,
Yeah.
journal in roll 20.
traits keyword. Oh, okay, I see here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, this weapon is a Bainty Unholy. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna put a hand over to and go, look, your buddy there, Gronk, he be shooting real crazy like, and I you just got a new lump. You got, 3 mouths to feed, so I don't want you getting.
I just wanted to inspect it if this knife could tell the future.
Don't think it can.
Hold on, let's ask it. Can you tell the future?
I'm
get
gonna
no response from the
I'm gonna
knife.
do I'm gonna do like a side what is it called when you have a puppet? Ventriloquism. I'm gonna do like a side ventriloquism. Go, no, I can't.
Ah, that checks out.
Walks away. He believes you.
You are still standing in an open clearing. You get the sense that you're a bit exposed out here in this particular area. Where would you like to go?
I guess we keep going southwest then, eh?
Rock, you've been really quiet. Where should we go? You've just been looking and glaring into the darkness.
Can I make a stealth check to move through the forest if that's southwest?
Absolutely.
Cool. It's going to be 2.
I see. Okay. That'll compete with any awareness tests anything that might be lurking in the forest will have to make.
Sorry, 4 with a 6. My bad. I read the attack off. Sorry. 4 with a 6, so that's 5.
Where's the 6?
I rolled it in the set.
Oh, damn it. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're
2,
good.
5, 6, 5.
I was looking at the attack test. It didn't scroll down all the
So
way.
if I'm
great.
not going to shift it because I need all the successes I can get.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll just go ahead. Roll for you. What direction would you guys like to go? North, south, east, or
South.
west?
Well, southwest. If this wasn't the item we were supposed to get.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you move, Gronk, you are sort of sticking to the shadows in the trees, and you see sort of a weird, raggedy-clothed snotling sort of peering out from behind a tree, and you manage to sneak up on him, and he's going,
I got shinies. Whoa.
Gretchen's always talking about their shinies.
He does not
I
know
still
you're
have
there.
my witch blade, right?
Yes, you do, and I neglected to give you stats for that. I apologize.
That is
will give
totally
you-
fine. If you know what they are, you just tell me what I got to roll or what I got to add. Or link me to it.
Are you trying to stab this snotling?
I am.
Fucking go for it.
Cool.
Weapon skill test for me, please.
Cool.
It's not going to be.
Would I roll my choppa and you'll add bonuses or whatever?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That'll stop him.
So that'll be 4. It'll be 3 plus a 6.
Yeah. This thing has no chance. You just with the witch blade humming in your grip, you just and it goes slack. It looks like it bled out immediately when you stabbed it.
Excellent.
And
I'm
it
going to cover its mouth to make sure that it can't let out any sound, and I'll just go shh, shh, and twist.
Dead.
Good. And then I'd like to make a perception to see if there's any other ones nearby.
Go for an awareness test. I
that'll
try to
stop
find the stats for a witch blade.
Go
That
for
will
it.
stop him. It stopped him real good.
So that's going to be 1 plus a rat die of 6. So I believe that's 3 because that counts as 2.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
I'll
you
still
can-
give us our rat die bonus thing.
Okay, awesome.
I already
Go
wrote
ahead
that
and add
down
that.
because mine a couple rolls ago I got one of those.
Go ahead and add that. Oh no, you got a glory. You got a glory from that, not a wrath.
Oh yeah, I wrote down the glory. Sorry.
They're different.
That's what I was asking before because I had rolled a glory as well, a little bit up.
If you wanted to use it, you or shift it to the pool, you certainly can. I'll go
I
ahead and
shifted
just
it
give
to
you
the
another one then.
Okay.
All right, so you have 4 glory at the moment.
Yep. So that's gonna be 3 for me on the awareness to see anybody.
You can't see anybody else. You get the sense that that was the only snotling in the area.
Okay. I'm gonna motion for everybody to move forward.
So, what was this snotling coveting?
If Gronk told you what he was up to, the Snotling was he's like, oh,
But they got a lot of shiny things. I'm gonna steal something from them. Yahoo!
So, yo,
Bing,
can we just
bing.
have like another 2 hours of this guy talking under his breath? Because this is fun.
Bing bing wahoo snotling.
but he's dead now.
Aw, damn it.
All right, so we're moving forward. I assume keeping a relative low profile.
Okay, so you're moving forward in which direction?
Southwest.
Southwest.
North, south, east, or west?
South then?
Southwest. We're moving towards the location of the item that we know is there.
Alrighty. So you come across another tree, and you see a couple of furry creatures sort of scattering when they see you, and it looks like there's a bunch of teeth on the ground.
Oh.
Now wait. I'll make sure they.
Because you want all the teeth.
That's very true. Oh, you called me out successfully. However, we got to make sure it's not a trap. We got to make sure it's real teeth. Nothing like weird cartilage or something.
And whatever roll I need to make in order to determine if not trap.
I guess an investigation check.
Can I tell? I'm assuming we're all together, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I tell like what the teeth might be from?
Yeah, those is teeth, all right.
Those is teeth.
Also make an investigation check.
Okay. Not intimidation. 1? I don't know if that's good, but I just rolled.
You look over to your companions, and you can make a couple comparisons to their teeth that are jutting out from their mouths. You get the
Yep.
sense that these might be orc teeth.
Yep, these are teeth. They're definitely teeth of a teeth variety.
But who would leave a pile of teeth out in the middle? See, something's not adding up.
Now, maybe what happened was an orc was walking along, and then a big scary creature ate him, but did not taste, so just spat him out.
Connor, can I do a Medicaid test to determine if there are a certain number of teeth that would have exited a mouth that would equal this pile?
A single mouth? Yeah, go ahead and make a Medicaid test and add your bonuses to your orc. So I guess
Guys, I
that'd
love
be,
October. I'm not gonna lie.
that's half rank.
So I'm not
Easily
sure.
enough, you could tell it's one swift punch, you believe, knocked all of whatever orc this was teeth out of his skull.
That's
Every
amazing.
single one of them.
That's amazing. One punch knocked out every teeth. Oh.
But
What?
some of them appear to be like shattered or chipped. They wouldn't be good for your purposes. You can pick out about 5 teeth, though, that would be useful, as a matter of fact, though.
All right. If anything comes after me, boys, just crump them. I'm going after them teeth.
I wanted to ask if the teeth were aligned in a certain way that seems like they led to anywhere else.
Like an arrow.
An arrow?
Or a smile.
I mean, we could be so lucky if it was an arrow pointing us where we need to go.
Make an investigation check.
Loki, I was hoping that I would do so well on my roll that I would just awe would vibrate the closer you got to things.
Nah, they teeth. No, I think it's this fucking planet. The fact that it's feral and we're on a planet where science doesn't exist. Pieces is losing its fucking mind.
We're
my
so
dice.
out of our element.
Drop my dice. Yeah, you sort of get the sensation that there was no real rhyme or reason to this.
Told you this is a godless land.
Well, I'm gonna go with them teeth. Cause teeth is teeth, and there's always crying over spilt teeth.
Okay.
I tell you what, why don't you just keep my share and use it for the body to cut off this?
Gestures at the fake head again.
Now, when we get back to the ship,
I can tell he's trying to lick off the tape.
So you go over and collect the teeth, then?
out of character. I don't want to, but this is what Kortag would do because he's a greedy bastard.
Connor,
Uh-huh.
are there any rocks on the ground?
Oh man.
Actually, as a matter of fact, you can pick out a couple of smooth pebbles on the ground.
I'd like to throw a pebble into the pile of teeth and see if it activates anything.
Excellent. You grab a handful of pebbles. You can go ahead and add some pebbles to your inventory as well.
Cool.
And you, easily enough, you toss one at the pile of teeth, and nothing happens.
Cool.
Hey, Gronk, what you doing? I'll share them.
He motions for you to go pick up the teeth.
Okay. Kortag, you add 5 teeth.
Cool.
Or, I guess this would be your
Ha ha ha.
yeah, it'd probably be in your progression, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm skipping
Advancement.
through your stuff.
No, you're
trying
fine.
to
You're
figure
fine.
out where it is.
Maybe
Probably.
under.
It'd be under your wealth. Add 2 to your wealth, as a matter of fact.
Wealth.
'Cause
Wealth.
wealth is just in abundance.
And what was that under attributes or social? No, social
It's
traits, wasn't it?
mental social traits. You'll see wealth.
Got it. So I've got 4 currently.
Add 2.
Okay, wealth is at 6.
There you go.
All right.
Hot damn.
Boys, I
All
don't
right.
mean to be pessimistic or nothing, but I'm starting to feel like none of these things we're looking for is actually powerful or magical, and we're just picking up tchotchkes to give back to the king. Like a fetch quest or something.
Well, that's a possibility, but we gotta get these boys on our side.
From the you can tell. You don't even have to roll for this. You can tell from the reaction that got when he tried to reach out his senses. Something was out there.
Okay.
Evidently.
Yeah, don't let him get a lump for nothing.
That'll do.
All right, boys, where we going? I assume south or west.
What's next? Where's the next one?
Where do you feel
Off
like
scratching his head, looking to Kortag, because Kortag's the only... They're just hoping Kortag knows. Looking over at Pieces, hoping Pieces knows. Looking over at Gronk. If Gronk knows.
Gronk, what you stinking?
We talk about directions to go?
Yeah.
Do we know if this was the thing that was southwest?
No, this is not it.
Cool. Then we're just gonna continue. The Gronk's gonna keep going southwest if this was not the magical doohickey we needed.
Specifically, he said there were a box of never-ending teeth.
Got it.
We're looking for that, a cave.
All right, so southwest we go. I'll stealth check again, I guess.
Okay. Roll me another stealth.
That's gonna be 3 with 2 6s, so 5.
Very nice. You
And
feel
a rat
hidden.
die, so 6.
You feel hidden.
Cool.
As you approach, it's sort of a bit open, not really a lot of great places to hide. You still manage it, though. You stick to the shadows. The rest of you, you all head towards this large sort of mountainside peak. You head to this mountainside, like the base of a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And into the mountain is a huge wooden door that looks like it was built in there. You notice a large keyhole in the door. Just a large wooden door built into the side of this mountain.
Ugh.
How big is the keyhole?
Pretty big.
I would like to go... how big is this door?
It looks barely big enough to fit you. It looks like you'd have to squeeze in there to get in, but you could.
Looks his eye through the keyhole.
Okay. Make an awareness test.
Excellent. I'm more than happy to make an awareness test. Yeah. It's a two. I rolled a 2.
You can barely see anything.
Ah.
You look around. You look around, and it's just darkness, and maybe a little bit of light further on, but you can barely tell what's in here.
Hey, Connor.
Yeah.
Backs off.
I just try to crush her with my big chopper.
Your big chopper.
Yeah.
All right, make a weapon skill test.
I'm sorry, we're orcs. This would make sense. Wow. That's 5 successes and 2 6s, so 5, 6, 7.
Okay. So you smack your big chopper against this thing, and from behind the door you hear a series of and scattering footsteps.
Oh, something back there.
But you didn't really do any lasting damage to the door.
I don't
First
like this.
First the dagger, now the door.
I don't like this place, Pieces. I don't like this place.
Let me get one of your teeth.
All right, here you go.
I try to crush it.
You try to crush the tooth?
Yes.
Okay. What would this even be?
We're trying to figure out the rules of this world.
Make an athletics test.
Can anything be crumped?
Yeah, sure enough, you and bone dust is what you have in your palm. You well and truly crush this fucking tooth.
Oh, thank God! I thought I was losing my fucking mind.
You owe me for that.
You're
by the
welcome.
way.
Also, Connor, can you shift that wrath for him?
Yeah.
You now have 5 out of 5.
Cool. Hey, let it be known that wasn't a waste then.
Woo!
Alright, so we knows that we needs a key. There was some kind of Gretchen behind that door. I hit that thing with all my might. It didn't go down.
With that roll, you get that there were several things behind that door.
Connor,
Yeah.
Mopbucket is gonna approach the door and just try and open it.
All right.
Just using the door latch, just try and open it.
You grab the latch and you. It's locked.
Okay, so it's locked. I step back.
Good try though. Good try though.
If we couldn't break it, it won't be open.
It'd be worth trying though, you know.
Yeah, this world's weird.
Hey, Connor,
Yeah.
you said the door's locked, right?
Oh no.
I did say that.
Do you know what I'd like to do?
What would you like to do?
I'd like to use my thief tools.
Your thieves' tools.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
a
have
rock.
thieves' tools?
No, but I'm gonna write it on my character sheet,
Uh-huh.
and then I'd like to use it.
I just imagine you taking a key-shaped gun and just firing it in the rock.
So with your orc breaking and entering training, what would this even be? Is there?
If you'd like, I can just shoot the door.
Make a.
Shoot the door. Shoot the door.
It's worked for everything so far.
You saw that Kortag hit that door really hard.
Mm-hmm.
You think that maybe physical damage to this door might be a fool's errand.
All right, well, let's go back to the thieves' tool then.
Okay.
So I wrote it on my character sheet. Do you want me to roll it? I gave myself a +5.
Roll a tech test, I guess.
Oh. You
Or-
couldn't have chosen a. All right.
We are finding.
That is somehow a 3.
You pull out your thieves' tools And by Mork, this lock is just not wanting to give to you. You and nothing. You can't get it open.
Is there another
Same.
point of entry?
This looks like it's the only point of entry into this mountain.
Is there a data pad that would open this door?
No, it's not.
What's a data pad in this world?
No, we just needs a key. We can come back. It's not going anywhere.
What kind of key slot does this thing look like it has?
It looks like just a big, like, think of like a cartoony keyhole. That's what it looks like. Like
Big-
you're like a circle on top of a triangle. The most basic keyhole you could think of, but it's huge.
Does
Can I shove my witchblade into it and try to break the lock?
No.
Okay.
You
I think we need to come back later.
See, my bucket, that's why I like you. You just got some good ideas.
you're getting the sense that might not work.
I think
not
Zito wanted to try something.
Yeah, I was just telling Gronk that you get the sense that any more physical harm to this door might not get you anywhere. So, Pieces, what were you wanting to do?
I want to figure out what the fuck is wrong with my audio, first of all. Second of all, I was gonna ask if, does the knife we picked up seem to have any sort of fit into the keyhole?
It doesn't look like it.
For the
It's-
sake of
it's-
Pieces
it's-
of mine, I will, without breaking eye contact, I will take out the knife and I will just like slowly just like drift it towards the keyhole and then just quickly just kind of like rapier stab it into the keyhole just to see if it even fits, but not like with too much gusto.
The dagger is way too small for the keyhole.
Okay.
I will gently put it back without breaking eye contact and just do a respectable nod toward Pieces. I'm gonna look and say, "Do you want like a paper bag to breathe in? You're looking kind of pale."
I hate this fucking place.
It's so weird.
I hand him a paper bag.
Oh, steady on pieces, steady on pieces. It's fine. Look, we just come back. We look for a cartoony sized key, and then we come back. Oh, if I don't get to crump something soon, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Memory note number 260. Apparently orcs have cartoons?
Wait, what was that?
Nothing?
What's a cartoon?
No.
Let's fucking leave this godforsaken place and try to find another fucking like key or something.
The door standing steadfast in your wake, you proceed onward. Which direction are you going? Which direction?
Is there a direction that we can't go?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Huh? I'm imagining you have this laid out,
I do.
like screen by screen, just like wink.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking just south or west and just kind of keep going.
Okay.
I want to go west. I want to try a different direction.
Going west?
West.
All right. From the mountainside door, you see a pretty little alpine lake. There's a cool breeze here, and the lake shimmers softly in the quiet mountain air.
I hate this place. So quiet.
Just echoing out into the wilderness. This place sucks! Sucks!
I'm breathing heavily into my bag now.
It's weird. It's strange not to hear a gunshot from like a faraway distance, and you wonder how far it was and how big it was. It's so.
Is there anything particular with this body of water?
Other than the fact that it's kind of pretty and it's sort of waves sort of ripple out due to the winds, there's nothing really particular about this place that strikes your eye.
I should go west.
Okay, go for it.
I throw a rock in this fucking water.
Okay. You scoop up a handful of pebbles and you ripples across the surface.
Nothing.
Nothing else happens.
Let's go west.
Going west. As you start to go further west, you notice a couple of changes in the environment. You notice that generally this part of the forest seems less pleasant. The tree branches tend to look gnarled and misshapen. The bark on the trees is discolored, and the grass appears to be mostly dead. Everywhere you look, shadows seem to jump out at you.
My God, something familiar.
Oh, it feels good. It feels like home.
I just have this look of my face, just like, what the fuck? Like, just like a side head tilt, just like, what?
Well, don't you feel a bit more comfortable, more bucket?
Yeah.
It's like a battle could just take place. Right
Okay.
anywheres.
All right, so I want to push over one of the trees real quick to see if like they're dead or like if the trees are still alive or whatnot. Like, what's the situation here?
Make an athletics check.
Jesus.
Okay.
That is a 7.
Sure enough, you go up to one of a pretty decently sized tree. It's not huge, but it's a good sized tree, and you just you push this thing over. You uproot it. As a matter of fact, it looks like it's like dead throughout as well. It looks like this thing was going to fall over at some point, regardless. But still, pretty impressive feat of strength there.
Cortag holds up an 8.
And okay. What else would you like to do?
Is there nothing else around here other than just like the dead flora?
I mean, looking to the surrounding areas, you sort of see some weird, like, it gets worse off to the north. Generally, although around you aren't really seeing all that much. You do see what looks like a cave entrance to the west.
Yo, there we go.
Yep.
All right. Going west.
Okay. Just one last. Damn. All right. So you go to the you go a bit further west out of the sort of gnarled dead area, and you see a cave entrance.
Oh, finally someone we're looking for.
Yeah, the cave entrance appears to be open, and it goes a little bit inside. The sunlight shines through. A large cave at the edge of this meadow. What would you like to do?
Well, cave is what we're looking for, right? So let's just go in.
What is there anything surrounding the cave that isn't natural? Like claw marks, blood, bones, anything?
Make an investigation check.
I suck at those, so here I go. A 1.
Easy enough. You do see a little bit of blood around, just around the cave entrance and the rocks, and a little bit more inside. It's not enough to worry you. It might be from like an animal or something.
Don't look too big, but no harm in getting a good crump going.
As I hold up my chopper.
Cortag holds out his chopper. That's about time. It's been so long since a crumpin'.
Yeah. Crumpin'.
Hey, where's your chopper there, my bucket?
I just slowly pull out my las gun.
Oh, so you're a shooter. Oh, okay.
I nod. Yeah, shooting's my thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. What am I doing? Oh, this place is giving me the willies. I forget how my own wits.
I switch my chopper for my custom blaster and we go in.
Okay. You're going into the cave?
I would like to. What about you guys?
I'm okay with it.
I'm following. Hell yeah.
I'm at your mercy.
Gronk?
Yeah, I'm all in. Let's do it.
I.
So you walk into this cave entrance. You hear the dripping from the top of the cave of moisture.
Do you want to
You
get
go
rid of
with-
the nighttime ambience because it's kind of layering over top of the?
Yeah.
There we go.
And you hear the dripping of moisture from the top of the cave into small little puddles. This is very dark, moist, generally has an oppressive atmosphere to it.
Well,
All of you make
Let's,
awareness tests.
that's what I was about to say. Yeah.
A what test?
Awareness.
Okay.
Awareness.
Or investigation, whichever you would like.
I did an awareness with a 4.
Okay.
Excellent.
I got nothing.
So Gronk,
Gronk got a 3.
Gronk,
got a 3.
Peases,
Oh.
and Mop Bucket.
I have 2.
All of you, as you're sort of looking around the cave, you notice one part of the cave looks like it is not natural. As you are sort of poking around, you see that there is in fact a almost perfectly round shape that is blocking off what appears to be an entrance to another part of this cave. And
Wow.
from beyond it, you hear...
Gronk,
What's
was
up?
that you?
Oh, that sounds something like sick.
Is something really messed up in this
Connor,
cave?
was that
Uh-huh.
was that on the other side of the wall that looks like it shouldn't be a wall?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to walk up to the wall. By the way, we get 2 more wrath, I think, because of and Mop Bucket.
I think we capped it.
You're
though.
you're
capped,
capped at
yeah.
5 right now.
Oh, all right, we're capped at 5. Okay.
All right,
Then
yeah.
I'd like to walk up to the wall.
Mhm.
And I think you know what I want to do.
Do you want to shoot and or stab the boulder?
That would be great.
Okay. Which do you want to do? That will affect something here.
I'm going to use the Witchblade because it's cool. It's
Okay.
also more powerful.
I'm gonna take a step back, just like.
Would
a little
any
bit.
of you like to do anything before he does this?
I'm gonna load my gun.
For lore reasons, is just facing the wrong way.
I was gonna see if I can peer in to see what the creature was.
From your awareness test that you did, this... It's not airtight, but you can't get an angle in to see anything beyond. You could definitely
Alright.
hear, though.
It's like a plastered over wall.
A little bit.
I'd just blow it up, but you know.
I was about to say I was gonna tear it so Gronk has a lead in.
So you are you wanting to try and do this quietly or loudly?
Gronk wouldn't really give a shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to
This
say
feels
like we're
You
kind
can't
of
really quietly destroy rocks.
I like to do non-lethal gun.
So
bullet
so
damage.
so I was gonna fucking rip the wall out so Gronk had a lead in.
Okay. I
of the
guess
greatest
then.
Cool. So then instead of slicing it, I will allow him to break the wall, and I'm going to ready an attack against whatever on the other side.
I will ready a gunshot, I guess, a glass gunshot.
Okay,
bullet, whatever,
so-
same to-
So, Pieces, what specifically are you trying to do to this sort of rocky entrance?
Does the structure look like it needs to be slid out or push in or out?
It looks like there is a large object that is blocking this entrance.
I want to fucking Hulk rip this fucker out of the wall.
Okay, make an athletics test.
Can we
There
assist?
we go. That's Orky.
Wait, did it not roll? What's happening? Oh, there
There
it
you go.
goes.
That's a 4.
That's actually, yeah. No, that's a 5.
No, it's 3 plus 1 because of the
Yes,
6.
Three
Right,
plus
right.
one.
I'm an asshole. I am sincerely
Not
sorry.
an
That is a
asshole.
4.
So yeah, you push this boulder aside, and sure enough, it slides to the side. It doesn't really fall over and make a huge amount of noise, but it does alert the thing that is inside.
Oh,
Okay. We're orcs.
As the sun shines into this room, it catches off the reflective surface of a shiny piece of metal. And you feel it. This is definitely one of the objects that you were looking for. And then you see a tendril wrap around it and pull it out of the light, and a clawed hand on the ground scrapes forward out. This.
Oh no, Art. Oh, not okay.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah.
As what appears to be a fleshy mass of writhing black and red tendrils with a humanoid sort of skeleton appears to be piloting this thing from within it and from without. Its mass is ever changing. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Oh.
there we go. By the way, real fast before I go quickly, I gotta say, I love that you're just shooting things, Bosco. It's imperative that I was like, I hope Gronk is so painfully serious it destroys his scenes. Fun. All right, see you in a minute.
I will be right back.
Same. Oh
Woo!
boy.
Who's staying?
I am here.
Zito, stay. We leave you in charge. We leave you in charge.
Vito, don't listen to him. You're not fucking in charge. Welcome into the
That's true,
Bosco
Bosco.
halftime show. Get the fuck out of here, Kurt, before I destroy you. Hi, guys. How's it going? Welcome in, Zito. It's good to have a commentator for the halftime show.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, it was crack-a-lacking.
Now, you know, having some sunflower seeds, drinking some lemonade. I'm ready to go.
Nice. See, shells on or off?
Shell's on, but, you know, sometimes you eat them, sometimes you don't.
That's fair.
Sometimes you eat them, sometimes you don't.
Oh, Connor, you're still here. I didn't realize you were
Yep.
sticking around.
I'm just gonna...
I am a little disappointed, though.
What's that?
Folks actually sent me in some special made dill pickle sunflower seeds, like the flavored, the shell flavoring. I love pickles. Goddamn if it didn't suck. Goddamn if it just was not up to code.
It was not up to statute.
No, it was not. And this is coming
Also,
from the guy
Connor-
who eats.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I mean, interrupt
No.
you. Go ahead, Vito.
No, it's fine. I was about to say this is coming from the guy who eats the Trader Joe's dill pickle popcorn every summer.
Ooh.
Very nice. Connor, I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Could you look? Because I'm looking for the Witchblade right now, and I don't.
Yeah, I've been looking for it while you guys were exploring, and I'm not sure if it's in the Apocrypha that I downloaded or if it's in the...
So what I'm gonna do, I could check the other game that we had if that's still up somewhere and see what the stats were and just transfer it over.
You didn't have it during that game. You got it last
Oh,
year.
I didn't?
No, I'm going to be looking for it. Don't worry.
Okay. Especially right now, I could really use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Not all pickles are made equal. Mad Monk montage says in the chat. All right, who here has been to a Ren fair?
I have.
Wait, I think I found it.
Yep, I found it too.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna
Just
send this
now.
to you to see if it's the same one, and you let me know.
Let's take a look. 40K RPG. No, that is not the right one. Its stats are different, but I do have it. I do have it now.
Okay,
I can
cool.
add it. I'm going to add it to your sheet real quick.
All right.
Sorry about that.
I will allow this.
I should have done I really should have done this before we started tonight. I'm very sorry.
No, you're good.
It's all good.
Also, Leonard, I have no idea why I'm quiet. That's a audio balancing question.
Is he quiet? I can turn him up.
You sound fine.
So Dread Hunter with 200 bits. Why can't Pieces get his hands on a shock attack? Sorry. Let these teeth go towards that. I hate when people type in or talk. It's like fucking Katsumi Kazuga with 100 bits. Heh. Break time dad joke, Ed. Oh, Christ. Let me see if my magic continues. Why don't skeletons ever go trick or treating? Pause. Because they have no body to go with.
I give that a 0. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go up, but it doesn't go down.
Ice Booth with 100 bits. I'm trying to make a Dragonborn costume for Ren Fair when the world calms down.
Good luck with all the tendrils if you decide to go bronze. Just installing metal-looking dreads into a dragon costume, anything, just sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. We've got Bicknarne 26 with 500 bits saying, "Hey guys, the stream's awesome so far. Fans from Seattle, Washington say hi and wish you all the best." Nice.
Hey,
As long as you're not a Seahawks fan, we're doing good.
My mom's a Seahawks fan.
I don't give a damn.
I'm sorry.
Shit, this is ports.
Also,
you
why
reading
would
off
your
the
mom
bench?
cheer for the Seahawks? She's in Vancouver.
I know, but they're the closest physically. So
Right,
are
but you
calling
have
on-
your own Canadian Football League. Don't.
Hey, dude, are you calling on the pits?
Huh?
Yes,
yeah,
we're doing.
It's called, Ice Booth with 100 bits. Funny you say that, Zito. I'm basing the head on a Diablos from Monster Hunter.
Jesus Christ, your fucking neck has to be like has the tactile strength of a metal beam with those horns. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of, congratulations, by the way, Zito. Seriously, big congrats, dude. Finally, Monster Hunter gets a live-action movie. How excited are you?
Is there a plot to Monster Hunter?
No.
No, there isn't.
Oh, this is a great idea. Well done, Hollywood.
Mixed. I am mixed because they actually got real dev team. They got like people from the dev team to actually do the monsters. So the one half of it that you come to see the movie for is actually well put together. The other half is the writing of the story.
Are you excited to see?
No, I'm not excited for the fucking
C.W.
isekai that could have been.
No, C.W. Anderson. Did you know that his wife is the main character again?
Holy shit! Really? I
we're
didn't.
not-
I
Oh
never would have
boy.
guessed.
We're not talking about the Seahawks or the Patriot Sacred.
We're talking about things
They're
that take
scars.
place in the Pacific Northwest. Damn it, and that's what Resident Evil does.
I think I'm actually the only one here that actually is really interested in seeing the movie.
I don't even know what Monster Hunter is, but I'll take your word for it.
Oh, that was a big jape there, Bosco. That was a good jape.
A what?
This
You mean
is
a
this is the
JPEG?
man who made the Resident Evil movies. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I know. And can we just stop and also like I know it's not the movies, but can we stop and talk about the cinematography that is when anyone has to shoot zombies with a fucking Glock in the animated movies, where it's like a ballet?
Oh yeah, of course. We of course must speak about that. It is imperative that we speak about that because have you ever seen the Glock duel where they're like chasing each other with guns?
Uh-huh. That's the fucking best one ever. Like the zombies is good, but the fucking duel between
zombie
two dudes
ones
with
is just
Glocks.
when you zombie ones, you just say when you have infinite counters on.
Are we talking about Resident Evil Vendetta?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, we're talking about Monster Hunter.
Oh.
I can't wait for the main character of the Monster Hunter movie to get in a Glock fight with Diablos, who also has a bomb.
Okay, so so the main character from Resident Evil is in it. By the way, Alice is just here. Don't worry about it. Alice has a gun. And she
Isn't
sees
it pronounced
Johnny Monster
Diabolo?
Hunter.
Johnny Monster Hunter.
Johnny Monster Hunter and her fall in love even though he's bare-chested and from the monster world, and they're in the desert because they're military people.
I actually think that I could be wrong about this, but I think like some of the people, like the named NPCs from World, actually show up in this movie.
Apparently, there was a quote-unquote flirtatious scene with Alice and the cat making stuff. And I'm like,
And a no, shut up, not a palica. Are you serious?
Yes, there
Google
are
it.
palicos in this.
to the Google. Google it.
There are palicos in this movie.
but also the U.S. military.
For like maybe a half hour.
No, it's gonna be 3 hours. And Rock You Like a Hurricane's gonna play 4 times.
The Meow Killer Chef? Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
It's the Meowskiller Chef. Now, if this
Salty
is like,
Walrus Gumbo, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. We appreciate it. Also, with 100 bits Ice Booth says, can we talk about the Marine that closes his eyes when he aims down the scope of a sniper rifle?
that sounds like a very deep character. I hope we get to go into a deep character in this movie.
Incendies Productions with 100 bits saying, here's some lovely bits for the wonderful Krew session. Hope you're all doing well tonight, staying safe out there. Also, Parsnips Dandy, thank you so much for the 6 months of support. They say, hey guys, it was my birthday a few days ago. Can I get a group WOG?
Someone can count us out.
3, 2, 1. Wow!
That was pathetic.
There you go.
That was
That'll be $3.99.
That was a peanuts. Og. It's different.
Oh, I get it.
Is that Woody Woodpecker there?
Sorry, I'm Woody Woodpeckering over here because I just looked at the stats of this thing.
Huh.
I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back.
Why
Jake
does it
with
look like the
500
first
So
Also-
what would happen?
Also,
if
we might be going a bit late tonight.
Oh shit! Really?
Not terribly late, but you know.
No, I have to pick up my dog from my mom's house.
Okay. Well, we can stop at the regular time. We can just.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
If
We're
not
like
a
this.
weird cliffhanger.
No good. Yeah, I'll just make a weird cliffhanger.
Halfway through Goomba's turn.
Boy, wouldn't that just be a fucking surprise?
Will Ash capture the Caterpie? What sinister ploy does Team Rocket have?
What?
Will Grok smile? Next
No.
time on the Krew.
No, he won't. Well, he'll smile if he kills something. He did smile when he killed that.
Oh wait,
whatever it was.
Freaking Zito, that one South Park episode where they had that big like what if, and then they answer everything at the last second.
Oh yeah, all 3 things. Just like what will do this? What will do this? Yes, no, and Miss Chokes on dick.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this,
Yeah.
because I am the devil's advocate here. The fuck do you guys want to happen that would quote unquote fix this movie?
What
Not
movie?
have the U.S. military.
What movie?
Here's what happened. Okay, so with the
Talking about Monster Hunter?
Yes.
I would love for it not to be made.
So here's I have a counter to that. Animated. Really should be. Fucking
Okay.
hell. It's just it's crazy because Gendy Tartakovsky spoke about something. He was in a meeting about the next project he wants to move on to because he had him do all the Hotel Transylvanias and made those way better than they had any right to be because of his directing. And they in an interview, one of the CEOs just sat down with him. The company's one of the producers is like, "All right, you ready to upgrade to live action?" It's like just animation will always be looked down upon. It just sucks.
Question. Would it be more expensive and easier to make it animated?
I don't know.
To
For
a
really
certain.
for a real spicy take, probably less stuntmen injured or die on the set.
Where's that coming from?
That's a loaded question, Gaijin,
CW
because
Anderson is infamously runs very unsafe sets. There has been several lawsuits involving him, that one set.
Yeah, one of the Resident Evil movies, one of the actresses actually lost her arm or something crazy.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, that's
And
coming
another-
up. They're bringing up him. A lot of his drama's coming to the forefront because unfortunately he's making a movie. And
Gotcha.
Alrighty. Are we ready to keep going here?
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel ready.
All right.
Why is Smallface still red?
I hope so. Because I didn't get art of him not being ready anymore.
I'm just being a shit Connor. It's fine.
All right. So here's where I would say roll initiative, but it's not really how this works.
Ooh.
So who wants to go first?
Not core tag.
Not
Hey, Mopper, how about you?
Me?
I could
Yeah,
have
you.
I could have the chaos spawn go first if you really
No.
want me to.
No.
If no one wants to take the initiative.
Does Gronk want to do it?
I was gonna ask either Gronk or me.
I was to say I'd be.
You want it on me? All right, that's
No,
fair.
I'm saying it's up to you. You do what you want to do.
Let me take the first shot then.
Okay.
All right.
I will go first.
Connor doesn't have the guts to make his boss go first, so you go first.
Ooh, that.
Bosco
Well, I
doesn't
am
feed for us?
now.
Take that, Connor.
I am now going
I'm
to
not.
die first.
I'm gonna spend a ruin so he does in fact go first. Actually.
There we go. That's more like it.
That's more like it. Let's get that number down.
Yeah. So I'm gonna spend a ruin die to make sure that the chaos spawn goes first. It looks down at Pieces, who has just intruded on its cave dwelling, and it looks down with these baleful, ever-shifting features and a pained expression, and it says,
You gotta tell me twice.
and it goes, and it reaches down a razor-sharp claw towards you. It gallops forward and swipes a claw at you. What is your defense stat for me, by the way?
2.
Okay. 4, 6, 5, brother. 7, 8. That'll work. Okay. And what is your resilience currently at?
8 out of 2.
Okay. It swipes out with its claw at you, and it sinks into your chest and drags out, and blood flies everywhere. You take you take 6 damage, and your armor is ignored for 4 points. So 4 points of your resilience is ignored for this.
Can I not use a glory dice or something to fuck
You
with
can,
this?
you can, if you look in your handouts, you can see damage, shock, and soaking.
Yeah.
So you can make a soak roll. That should be a stat on your sheet somewhere.
It's
I'm
under
looking
health.
I'm looking at combat right now. Ah, there it is. Shock, wounds, determination.
How determined are you feeling?
I see SHK mod, and
That's your shock. So your soak roll is. Go ahead and. Oh gosh, I haven't done this in a while. So. Just roll 2d6 for me.
Sure thing.
Or roll 4d6 right now, we'll say.
46. All right, here we go.
4d6.
6, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, so you reduce this incoming damage by 2.
Alright.
So remove 2 shock.
I'm looking at this at my attributes, yes?
It should be in your combat.
Okay.
Yeah, the middle column on the top. It says shock and
Alright,
current max, and wounds and current max. So this was going to be 6 damage.
Okay.
You soaked 2 of it, so you take 4 shock. No, you
2?
take two shock and 4 wounds.
Okay. Alright.
Yo.
Ow.
Where's wounds?
Right on the
Combat,
shot.
middle column, top row.
Okay. I thought that said wins for some reason.
It has this shiny metal plate in one of its tendrils, and it looks down and goes.
Oh no.
And it appears to shift form as well. I'm going to roll something for it.
Oh dear.
My brains.
Turn. I'm gonna roll a d3 here. Okay. See its claws sort of retract into its form slightly, and then you see this caustic, dripping green poison begin to leak from its orifices. And that's all it's got. Who wants to go next?
I get the.
Oh, sorry. What?
If you want to, you certainly may.
I certainly would like to fucking retaliate.
Go for it. I'll queue up.
I have this rocket launcher that says yes. I'd like to fucking retaliate.
Okay. Are you going to fire a rocket launcher right into its? Oh, wait a minute.
Not
guys can't
directly in front of it.
Does
I'm
each
just gonna-
rocket does each rocket have a funny joke on it?
Wait a minute. Where are you?
I'm right here.
Are you
Connor.
guys seeing the battle map right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We're totally on it.
All right. So you're right next to this thing.
Yeah, I want to move the fuck away from it and then fire my rocket.
Okay.
Oh yeah. 1, 2. Oh god damn it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And turn around and fuck you, firing a rocket.
So make a ballistic skill test.
Okay. I'm good at these. With a 2.
And let's see. Oh, you just made it. So in the screeching maw of this creature, you fire your rocket launcher, and right down its gullet, explodes. Can you tell me the damage on that, please?
Sure thing. Base DR 16.
16. I need a calculator. So 16. Is there any other properties to that?
Let's see here.
If you underneath your weapons, it should have a little eye symbol. Click that and tell me what its keywords are.
Blast small.
Okay, that means it's AOE, which really doesn't help here.
I think I have a little bit more. The weapon produced by the mech boys defy human understanding, but a green skin does not need to understand how it works. With brutal cunning, when an orc with a weapon with the Wa trait grants a +1 D bonus to the attack and +1 ED to the wielder if they're lightly wounded or heavily wounded. This bonus persists until combat ends.
Okay, so you are in fact lightly wounded at this point. So
Yep.
I would give you that extra dice. So go ahead and roll 1d6 for me.
6.
Beautiful, awesome.
Wow.
That's gonna be an extra 2 damage to this. Okay, I'm going to spend another ruin to have this thing soak. One of these hits, but it's still going to take some wounds because its soak tray is not high enough to negate the damage from a rocket launcher right to the face.
It
So-
just works.
It just works. So yeah, this thing looks burnt and fairly crispy at the current juncture. It's not happy. Its eyes are glowing with a baleful red glow. This thing looks like it is in incredible pain, though.
Good.
It is now its
Well,
turn
that's-
again.
Aw.
Wrath die?
No. This is just how it goes.
Oh, you have to choose who gets to attack, huh?
Mm-hmm. And in a blind, pained fury, it runs right for core tag. And it
Okay.
comes down with another claw.
Defense 2. Resilience 8.
Okay.
Well, don't this beat all?
Ooh. Alright. So it definitely hits you. Make me a... What would this be? What would this be? Not a resolve, but... Hang on. Now I'm looking up trite keywords.
I mean, I'm just gonna make a soak attempt anyway.
Make a toughness test for me, please.
Okay, skills. Where's toughness?
That'd be an attributes.
Oh god.
Yep.
Toughness.
Yeesh. As this thing rushes forward and it grabs you, you feel this toxic poison begin to soak into your flesh. You take 7 corrosive damage.
Can I not soak any of that?
It's reduced by your resilience. So what is your resilience stat?
8.
Okay, great. Yeah. You
Orc,
just
tough bastard.
you just you shrug it off. You hardly even feel it.
My turn?
If you want to, sure.
Oh fuck yeah! You think that's caustic? Then I'm just gonna jab. I'm gonna jab my Erdy needle in whatever may be this thing's eye.
Uddy needle. All right, go for it.
Uddy needle.
Roll weapon skill.
All right. No.
You fucking Mo Howard him with 2 metal prods.
Where is skills? There you are. Weapon skill. You know what?
You do.
You know what?
You do hit it.
I'm You guys okay if I use one of our pool dice to just get rid of that stupid wrath?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Go for it.
So yeah, can we just use a glory die to get rid of that wrath?
Sure. Yes.
It just happens so much. All right, so let me get back into combat. So Erdy Needle, it has Toxic 7.
Okay, and that means
So
it
the
needs
character
to-
must make a toughness test, DNX, at the end of each round. Wait. Oh wait, no, that's if poisoned. Let me just read the whole thing. A character who is wounded by a weapon with a toxic trait becomes poisoned. I don't see any save. The character then must make a toughness test, DNX, at the end of each round if they succeed, or if they are treated with Medicaid, DNX -2. The effect ends. If they fail, they suffer X wounds. I'm trying to figure out what X is for the variable.
X is whatever the number next to its weapon is. So your Erdy Needle has how much toxic?
7.
Yep. That's the same amount as its dripping poison hideous mutation. By the way, you are poisoned as well.
Can I tick that somewhere?
I'll remember that you're poisoned. Don't worry.
Okay. I wasn't sure if the poison was shrugged off because of resilience or not.
he'll remind you.
I'll remind you. So make you made a weapon skill test. You do hit it. You do hit it. It has a very low defense. It doesn't have any armor. It just has a tough hide.
Okay.
So what is its damage? What is the damage of your Erdy Needle?
Base DR is 4.
4?
Yes.
Okay. And it has toxic as well.
Toxic 7.
Okay. Toxic 7. All right. All right. Needs to make a toughness test. All right. Yeah. You inject this thing with all sorts of crud and sludge, and this thing looked sick with pain already, and it actually, you see a little bit of, it like vomits something up from its mouth.
Oh, so it's wounded. Okay.
And it looks awful right now. It very much so is not having a great time.
To disengage.
I was working on it, okay?
Ugh. Do I have the option? Like, I don't
Just-
know how options.
Just
are
go ahead and just don't worry about it.
okay.
Yeah, just go ahead and back off if you would like.
Just gonna go get next to Mop Bucket.
Mop
Go
bucket.
get him, Ray!
Oh, Mop bucket. Oh,
Uh-huh.
I'm not feeling so good. Cover me. I'm gonna see if I can treat this. You can do
thumbs
it.
up.
Tap tap.
It is
tap,
now the
tap on
Chaos
shoulder.
Spawn's turn.
Oh.
Oh no!
I just slowly turn towards Cortag, just like you did this to me.
Before this happens, I need you to do a couple things for me, Mop Bucket.
Okay.
First of all, you'll see it in your attributes. Make me a resolve test.
Resolve test.
Yeah, it should be a stat in your mental social
Is it skills? Oh,
in your
conviction.
attributes.
Oh, resolve. Okay.
Yeah.
Which dice? Do I click the dice?
Yeah,
Okay,
you can click.
it.
You can just click the dice.
Really
Wow.
good.
Nice.
Extremely good.
So you see this awful thing that you've never seen a horrific being like this in your entire life, and your blood runs cold at the mere sight of it in its voice, and it looks at you like through tired, pained eyes, and you feel yourself tested, and something in the back of your mind, you grip your fists and you remember your training, and you know that you can't fail the Emperor, and you stand your ground.
Okay.
Moreover, the dagger in your holster sort of has a it begins to sort of hum and resonate, and it's going to attack you now.
The Emperor protects me. Oh no!
Could you tell me your defense, please?
Where would that be?
Combat.
Under combat.
4.
Okay.
It's better than what we got.
Are you kidding me? It missed you by 1.
Nice.
It has a weapon skill of 9.
Can it hit my helmet? Like hit my bucket? Just
So-
pulling off of it?
It smacks you in the helmet with a long tendril, and the bucket spins around. And
I
it,
like pull up my hand and I slap it to make it stop.
it stops.
Your biology's amazing.
And it looks down at you, stunned that you survived that and are still standing. And it goes,
Knife. Can I pull out the knife?
you pull out your knife.
This is annoying.
I'll see you've played Knifey Spoony before.
Can I... So this is a dumb question. Can I use one of our dice things to help me stab him?
Absolutely,
Oh, I'm
you can
down.
you can burn some
Do
glory to help with this
Okay.
roll.
Can I burn a glory to help with this roll?
Fuck yeah.
How much glory would you like to burn?
We have 4. Let's do 1. I'll do 1.
Hit him
Cool.
with the knife. Hit him with the
Because
knife.
my knife stat is not very good. So do I click and then I roll another dice? So another
Yep,
d6, right?
it should be a weapon skill test.
Oh, did that work?
Oh yes, I think it did.
That was
damage.
So you rolled 1d6.
Okay.
So how much
Sorry.
glory are you spending here?
1
1. Okay, so roll another dice.
d6.
Yeah,
Roll.
roll another d6.
5.
So that's a result of 2.
Okay.
That is exactly what you needed to hit it.
Oh.
Okay.
Roll your damage. Or
How do I
guess
roll
you
my-
don't. Your knife damage is 2.
Okay.
But this is a blessed weapon.
yeah.
So go ahead and roll me 2 extra dice. Roll me 2d6.
2d6. Okay. 4.
Okay. I'm just gonna do something real quick here. As you sink the dagger into this thing's flesh, you twist, just like you were trained to do. And the words on the pommel that you're gripping begin to sort of glow warmly against the palms of your hand. And the words, "The Emperor protects," you can feel each and every letter as you twist. And this golden light begins to erupt. And you see this thing's eyes gloss over. And it falls
Holy-
over
Holy shit!
as its body disintegrates
When it
into sort of glowing, sparkling light.
I just stand there without moving, just still holding the knife, just like noise, like white noise in my head.
Aw turns around and notices what just happened. He's been staring at some lichen on the wall. Sorry.
You Mop Bucket,
Uh-huh.
as you're standing there sort of shocked by what you've just done, you sort of have a flashback to a man wearing a hat just like the one that Oz wearing. And he revs up a chainsword, and you hear in the distance, "For the Emperor!" And you remember charging forward, and you see at the last moment of this sort of flashback, Oz's face. And then you're back in the room with the rest of them.
I'm just gonna put my hand on the remains of whatever this was, and then put my like curled fist on my waist, and I turn to the orcs and go, "That was a battle well fought."
Oh, what in the... What was that? What kind of war energy was that?
Oh, you know, the mop bucket kind.
The mop bucket. Listen,
Yeah,
mate, you just so crazy. I love you so much.
You're so good at killing it.
Come
I
on,
didn't
dude.
even hear you do it.
As the last of this creature's form falls away, it releases the grip on this shiny, almost a mere sheen polished reflective metal plate. It is jagged but not sharp. And you can see yourself in it.
Oh, hey. How big
Wait.
is it?
It's what would I even compare it to? It's like the size of a desktop computer. Or like
Okay.
or yeah.
Hey, look, guys.
Thing.
Wait. That's the shiny steel that tells the future.
Is it?
I think it is.
What happens tomorrow?
As you ask that, You gaze into the shiny reflective surface, and it begins to glow green just a little bit with this orky energy, and you see that desert planet that you had the choice of going to, and you hear.
Wait. Go ahead.
You hear.
Sorry.
Spurs. And this large, broad-shouldered form walking down a lonesome road with a broad hat on and a long duster flowing in the breeze.
How cool does he look?
He looks pretty cool, but you can only see his back so far.
Oh, damn it, that's the coolest part.
And he stops and he looks up at the five of you.
What?
Oh.
And that's where the vision ends.
We's doing that tomorrow. Oh, we gotta make some time.
Tomorrow, we gotta. I don't get it.
Just like, blah, walks away.
So that means we gotta do all this in one day. Oh. That's a lot of work.
Hey, at least we got one of them.
That's true, my bucket. Good on you, mate. Good on you. Just slaps her
Hey.
back and just really hard.
Oh, my spine.
Whoever wants to can add the magic mirror into their inventory.
The magic.
The magic mirror.
Hey Connor, I would like to medicate myself to try and remove poison.
Go for it. Medicaid with your bonuses because you're an orc.
Okay, I'll have to
Pain.
double check on those.
That is half your rank, so 1 + 1.
Oh, okay, there it is. 3 + 1 then, or is that one more die?
+1 more die. Well, it wasn't your wrath die, so nothing happens.
It was 3 successes though, so.
Yeah, I'll say you go ahead and you patch yourself up. You're no longer poisoned.
Oh, it's this early needle. He just kisses that needle. You kill my enemies and you keep my friends alive. You're my best friend.
All right, you have the magic mirror.
The magic mirror.
Oh, he still needs that key.
Yeah, I know. Like, I looked inside the orb and there was, like an orc wearing a hat.
You say, "I still need that key," and the mirror glows again.
Oh no! Wait.
And you see a tree and a Gretchen sitting by the tree.
What a lovely day.
And that's all you see.
That Gretchen may have the key then. But is that the? But that's the future. Maybe it's the near future.
But we haven't seen a Gretchen since.
Have we seen any Gretchen since getting here, aside from Gronk killing that Gretchen secretly in the woods with no one
You-
looking?
You haven't, aside from that one snotling, and that was a snotling. That's a step below a Gretchen.
Oh, okay.
That's true. That's true. Those are
That's-
sub Gretchen.
That's your food. Gretchens are your little helpers. Snotlings are emergency food.
No. Gretchens are emergency food. Snotlings are just. Oh man. Oh, the orky species.
All right.
I say as we get out of this cave and look for this tree and this Gretchen. So the Gretchen on the tree may have the key. That'd be all we need.
Well, we have to go back into woods then.
Did the tree look unique at all, or was it just kind of?
It sort of it was hollowed out. You could see it looked like he lived inside the tree.
Oh, okay. That'd be easy enough to do.
Hey, Gronk!
Can't wait to torch the tree.
Oh, no.
Oh, I got a flamer for that.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
my
Connor.
God. Yeah.
So you said we saw this vision, right?
Yes.
I think you know what I want to do.
Okay.
Shoot the vision?
I'd like to shoot
you-
the vision.
You'd like to
I'd like. To
I'm not
shoot-
actually being serious.
Don't-
Please
don't-
continue.
Don't
Okay.
shoot your computer, Bosco. Put the gun down, Bosco. Don't shoot your computer again.
Hey, Gronk! Gronk, you think you could track this, try to find this hello tree?
Connor, do I feel like I could track this tree that is hollowed out?
You could certainly try.
Try and find its
Awesome. Well-
footprints.
That'd be a survival test.
All right. Hang on, let me
Is that
just edit this. Hold on, I'm not a fan of the way this stat works. Real quick, let me add 1 or 2. All right, that should do it. So with that, we're gonna get a total of 2.
Okay, so you look out. You see a couple areas where you might be able to find what fits the bill. I'm gonna go ahead and real quick and take you off of this screen here. You see a couple places where this could fit the bill. From your area, it could either be you think it might be to the northish.
Okay. I'm gonna motion for everybody to follow me, and we're gonna head north.
All right, let's go.
All right, you're heading north.
Is the name
As
of
we
this episode-
leave, I'm gonna wipe off the knife on like a part of my armor. Just kind of look at it and then just sheath it and follow.
Knife seems to give off a satisfied hum before you sheath it.
Is the name of this episode going to be I Think You Know What I Want to Do?
I shoot the slugger at the darkness.
I still love
You know what?
Just,
Sure.
I just
Well-
accept it. That's what this campaign is.
We'll call this episode "I Attack the Darkness."
Mmm.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
so
it reminds me of when Alexa joined us for a game and you asked Alexa to roll
yes.
for initiative and she said, I want to roll to attack the darkness, and it made us all die.
so
Let's
you
go
head
be
north.
off. Yeah, we go north.
You come across an attractive little meadow. There's a particularly large tree that stands nearby. But other than that, nothing else stands out to you.
Oh, it's so nice here.
Oh, so gross.
Another sour
There's
look.
no smoke, there's no gunfire, there's no
It's
shrapnel mist.
Exactly, it's boring. It's too
Where,
quiet.
where's the explosion residue?
Hey, Connor,
Yeah.
I'd like to roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Awesome. That's gonna be 5.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna shift that 6 to a because I'm pretty sure I'm fine. So I'm gonna shift the 6 to our pool.
Yeehaw, you have 4 glory. Okay.
Okay.
What else?
I'd like to hide.
Okay. You hide. You think you're pretty well and well hidden. What are the rest of you doing?
Trying to follow a little inconspicuously Kronk.
I'm gonna find this tree.
Kronk.
Oz applying another
Wrong.
layer of tape around the new head.
All right.
And I'm gonna be looking for this tree with this creature in it. And if I find it, I'm coming up behind him.
Okay.
Hey, Kronk, don't kill this one, please. Not yet.
You
Get the
you do
key,
know-
then murder.
You did see from comparing the two that this tree is not, in fact, the tree that you saw in the vision.
Okay. Then I'm gonna continue to head north.
North? All right. You come across a large open field. Lovely wildflowers grow in thick patches on the forest floor. The soil here must be particularly fertile.
Is this where the forest ends?
You see forest all around you. You think you might be in the middle of the forest, as a matter of fact.
I have a crazy idea. Let's go east.
Where was
Whoa.
you? Is it this way?
Just points like up.
Which way? It's east. We're going west?
Eyes cross. Yes.
So you're heading east?
No, well,
Yeah.
what do you want to do, Gronk? Do you want to keep going north? Or do you want to go east?
I mean, I'm gonna go whichever way he tells me was the
Guys,
correct way, which I believe
guys,
is north. So I'm going
I'm about
north.
I'm about to blow your minds. Northeast.
Oh.
No, I'm going north. He said north. I'm going north.
Fuck.
You're going
Oh,
north?
Fuck.
Starts
All
going
right.
the wrong direction.
That,
Someone
that's
grab
that's
him.
where it is, right?
You saw it was north-ish. You see lakes around you to the north and to the east.
Then we're gonna go northwest. Because it's definitely not a lake.
Okay. Are you all in on this?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. You head northwest, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you head northwest, and off to one side you see a clear blue lake surrounded by a pretty meadow. A swift river flows underneath the lake. Flows into the lake under a worn stone bridge.
Do I see any trees?
You do see trees all around you, but none that quite. Actually, give me another awareness check or a survival check.
It's gonna be 1.
Can I?
Okay.
Is the bridge familiar? Have we seen the bridge before, or is it something new?
No, you haven't seen the bridge before.
I will point towards the bridge and go, I wonder if that would lead to some people places. You know, like a town or perhaps a tree that someone lives in.
What?
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 Everyone's being so quiet.
I think we're a little
So
lost.
while Ah is trying to do his best Stone
Yeah,
Cold Steve Austin impression, I'm gonna with a 1. Do I see
With
said
the,
tree?
Your perspective. As a matter of fact, hang on, let me just go ahead and. He's not really trying to be. You off to the southwest. As a matter of fact, you see sort of a little tree that looks like it was converted into a little tiny hut. And sitting outside is a Gretchen.
Nice. I'd like to, with my 3 stealth from before, stay hidden and point him out to the group for them to approach. I'm gonna go around back.
Okay, so you're
Wait,
trying to sneak up.
Wait, Grow. If you could restrain him first. You know, get a little surprise on him, because we's gonna scare him off as soon as we show up.
Grunkle nod. Disappointedly,
So you're trying to sneak up on the Gretchen?
I am.
So basically, it's kind of
They're
like,
gonna walk up. I'm gonna sneak up. So he'll see them, but he ain't gonna see me.
Okay. He appears none the wiser as you sneak up on him.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna wait for my companions to get what they want. But if he tries to run, I will take him.
I'm gonna stay behind everybody else as we approach the Gretchen.
I'll go first. I don't give a shit. With my weird ass robot arm that they've probably never seen before.
Hang on. Oh, shit. Hang on. My cursor went away. What the hell was this? Oh, there it is. What the hell happened to my cursor?
You lost track of it?
Yeah, hang on.
You don't tie your cursor down, it's gonna wander off.
Sorry. All right. So he appears none the wiser. What are the rest of you doing?
I
Okay,
guess
so
We're getting
we're
up to
waiting
him?
in front of a bridge, right?
You
No,
are.
we've approached this house, didn't we?
You walk past the bridge to this
Oh.
Gretchen's tiny hut. Are
Oh,
you
okay.
approaching him openly, or are you waiting for Gronk to do something?
If Gronk's waiting, Cortex just gonna go up and just like try to grab him with the mecha doohickey arm.
Just walk up and grab him and walk away. Jesus, what a
So
that's orky.
you okay? Make an athletics check, I guess.
Imagine it makes like a rubber chicken.
4.
noise when you grab 'em.
Oh my god.
4.
Yeah. So you know that one meme of that kid getting grabbed by the throat?
Yes.
Oh,
That picture that you adore.
Is that the
You-
evil one or something different?
It's that kid making the funny face. There's just a hand around his head.
Yeah.
So you just walk up. Hello, how's it going?
All right. What's your name?
Funny thing about that, actually. If you just sit me down, I'm not gonna try and do anything weird to you.
I loosen the grip, but I don't let go.
Oh, that's better. Hello. So I was expecting you, actually. I heard that Graham was, sending out a group of adventurers to try and find those artifacts.
Can I insight the shit out of this?
Yeah, if you want to.
I'm sorry, Con. It's just this feels like Dungeon Land, and I trust nothing. That's a 2.
I didn't get anything.
I guess I'll try.
Yeah, you believe him.
This is
All right.
insight.
Why would he be lying?
3
Because-
with a 4, actually.
Because nothing makes sense in this world according to the Orky way, Connor.
Oh shit! I clicked it twice. I'm sorry. Forgive me. My first one is 3, or is that a 4? I can't tell.
That's a 4.
That's a
a 4.
5.
It's
oh,
a 4.
Is it?
It's a 4 because plus. Oh wait, yeah, that is a 5.
You said-
That's a
There are
5. Yeah,
There are
it's
2
just-
6s. Yep, that's a 5. Mop Bucket. You're the only one who can suss this out. Because he rolled really well. You don't get anything malicious, but you think he might be wanting to get a little bit something out of this interaction in exchange for some help.
I'm gonna I'm gonna step off screen, grab a little crate, and then set it next to Cortag. I'm gonna step on top of it and whisper in his ear. This guy's a little conniving, mate. So just, when I give him a pat on the shoulder.
No, I'm here to
Harder
help.
grip.
I'm here to help.
All right, stop talking. You didn't answer the simple question of what's your name. So I'm gonna do this for you, okay? I'm gonna ask you a question, and you either nod up and down for yes or left or right for no. So do you understand these instructions?
He nods. No.
Okay. I'm going to move 2 of my fingers here to let your arm out. Now, we're looking for a key. Do you know of a very large key?
Nod.
Okay. I want you to stick out your little arm and point the direction where the key is, and I will walk in that direction.
Is he pointing?
Give me a sec.
I'm sorry, Connor. I'm trying to be orky.
Yep, I know.
Sounded so dejected.
I know, I feel horrible.
So he points to his head.
I seen your noggin.
He pauses for a moment, shakes his head.
I know where it is. But
Lessen the grip.
But if you... I was trying to say, if you kill me, you'll never find it.
I said I wasn't gonna kill you. I just wanted some answers. And my good friend over there says you might be a little shifty, and we've had a very annoying day. And I don't want to deal with shifty.
Yeah, I've been great.
I'm not trying to do anything shifty. I just want to have a little fun. I'm not trying to hamper you guys. I wanna help you. I wanna give you some advice and some help, and I just wanna. Will you humor me?
Cortez
What a joke.
Please.
Cortez just slowly turns with flat eyes over to everyone else, just like, yeah, no, break his neck, go forward.
I just shrug.
I like funny jokes.
You like jokes and riddles? Riddles. he looks a little bit excited at that.
All right, what's this riddle?
Okay, you're gonna love this. You asked what my name was. Guess. And he
Is
has
it
this big dumb grin on his face as he sits on his log.
Connor.
Oh my god.
Guess my name.
I would like to read his mind.
Yes!
There it
That's
is.
better. That's way better than what I was gonna do.
Okay. You don't necessarily
Head
have
starts
that.
pulsing.
You don't necessarily have that psychic power, but go ahead and roll me a psychic mastery test anyway.
Just to see what happens.
Can I take 2 of these wrath dice? I don't want his head to explode.
If you want to.
Glory. How many glory dice do we have?
You have four, yeah.
Okay. Can I mind if I take 2 of them?
Sure.
Guys, any pushback, please, please.
No,
Just say.
I mean here's
Go
the
ahead.
thing. Did we get any wrath after Pieces roll for insight or? Oh wait, no, Moppo could roll twice. I'm still trying to figure out how because he rolled a 6 for the wrath die result, and I'm still trying to figure out does that give us a glory or not?
If you
But
want to.
that would.
No,
That
no,
was- that was
it
not-
wouldn't.
that was
It
the
wouldn't
second
because
roll.
you barely beat his sort of
Okay.
you barely
okay.
beat him. He rolled
Okay,
really
I got
well.
It has to be on success.
And it has if shifting the glory would make you fail the DC, then you can't shift it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm good.
All right, so I'm gonna roll a psychic mastery test. Oh,
And then add 2d6.
I don't think I need
We
to.
might as well. You use the glory die.
I haven't rolled the glory die yet.
Yeah.
I
Might
don't
as
know what to
well.
roll. Do I roll a 6 or what do I?
Roll 2d6.
Because I mean, you have to call it, and then once you call it, you have to use the result, right, Connor?
Roll 2d6. Ooh. Okay.
Snake eyes.
You reach out with your bulbs now, and brrr goes.
God.
I ripped the tape off. I'm tired of this.
Ow!
Good timing.
My lips.
All right, do you have something important to say?
Yeah. I'm picking up something. Right. So. He's like. He's thinking about another Gretchen, and he's got this stick with like a flag on it, right? And it seems like it's really important. I don't really know.
Yeah,
It's like a famous Gretchen or something, like a really important Gretchen.
All right. Timeout. What would be a knowledge history equated skill for this?
oh my
What?
god, we wouldn't know. We don't live here.
You are orcs though.
Uh-huh. Leadership? No, that's not.
Go ahead and make me
Intellect check?
straight up intellect.
Okay. oh no.
Cortag, you got no
Uh-oh.
idea. Famous Gretchens? That's like a famous cow.
What? What's a famous Gretchen?
Peases rolled a 1.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna try for obvious reasons.
Okay.
Would
anybody else?
I'll go.
So
I'll
did
go for,
Oz mind read didn't give us a name?
It got you a concept because you don't have the psychic power that lets you read minds.
Oh, okay. Okay. Intellect or insight?
Intellect.
Ah, there it is. Intellect. Oh my god. Sorry, it's this sheet.
It's long and big.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Anyways,
Anybody
that's
else?
it for me.
Like to roll an intellect test to try and determine
Looks
what's
like
happening here.
Gronk.
I'm in the bushes. This would make no sense for me to roll this.
Okay, so
Well, we know your name, so what's that got to do with anything?
what?
You said your name was Connor.
No, I'm Connor.
But I thought you. Okay, see, here's the problem: is that everyone was talking over each other. So when I heard him say "That's my name," I thought his name was Connor. So because you did the voice in as the Gretchen. So I'm confused now.
My bad. No, the Gretchen did not tell you his name. He's asking.
Okay.
He's asking you to guess his name.
All right, I guess his name is Dave.
Dave. And he holds up a sign with an X on it. That's struck one.
Wait a second, I got an idea. Where's that magic mirror?
Looks towards Ah.
One of you has.
Oh,
it.
you got the mirror.
Do I?
I don't know. Do you,
I
mate?
didn't pick it up. I didn't pick it up.
I'll say with your intellect rolls, you remember there is a story about a famous Gretchen. Actually, he used to be the personal standard bearer for one Gazgul Mag Uruk Thraka, and he was and this Gretchen was notoriously hard to kill. But what was his name again? It's on the tip of your tongues.
Glory die internet intellect check.
Freudian slip. Internet check. I know.
Internet check.
That was a Freudian slip.
To Google. Intellect check.
God.
Okay, so yeah, I'll let you roll another intellect check. Do you want to spend any glory on it?
I'd like to spend one. Yes.
Okay.
Ooh. So
You.
that's not with the glory. This is with the glory now. 5.
Perfect.
So 3.
Wow.
So 3.
Perfect. You poke the side of your head and you're like, think, and it comes to you. Jabari, Hamari, Makari was his name.
Makari, that's it.
Oh, and he sort of claps. You're close, but he holds up 2 fingers. That struck 2.
Okay. Can I? Where's that bleeding mirror? Whoever has it, I take it.
Ooh,
just get it.
good thinking. A mirror would help.
Okay.
Connor.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, Connor.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
He's still on the log, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm still in the bushes, right?
Yep. Sure would.
Okay. So, Connor, I think you know what I want to do.
You want to fucking run this stupid Gretchen through?
I would like to ready action attack him if they miss this.
And Connor,
Yeah.
I'd like to look at this mirror.
Okay, Mr. Magical Mirror, please show me the events that unfold when we guess this Gretchen's name.
It's a
What-
dumb idea, but I wanted to try.
The mirror sort of fogs over. The fog sort of shifts back one way or the other. It shows you that scene that you just saw. I think the mirror would help. Help. Mirror would help. Makari? Mirror.
What?
That's all you get.
Would saying his name backwards do anything?
All right, so that's, wait, no, I like that. So Irakim?
He holds up a sign with a check mark. Ding, 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 ding. You got it. My name's Arak. Wait. What's my name?
Irakim?
Hang on.
It's Irakim.
It's 7.
Irakam. That's my name. You got it right. Da 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 da. And he does a
Cortex
little.
squeezes his head to shut him up.
I was waiting for Cortex just to blow his brains out.
He was sort of doing a little jig into his hut, and then he just gets grabbed by the head.
I need you to please be quiet and go get this wretched key so
Yeah,
we can be done with this.
Yeah,
And
okay.
just drop him.
I'm sorry you didn't lock my riddle.
Apology accepted, please. Get the key.
He runs into the hut, and he comes back out, and he's got a large golden key. Ta-da! You win!
That is, like, comically large.
Yeah! It's real heavy. Please take it.
Paces, you were saying something.
I was just gonna make a gag that Pieces was just about to throw open a party popper and just go, I liked it.
Hey! He gives you double finger guns.
Double finger guns, I take the key, and I threaten to bash him with it.
And he runs into his hut.
Paces, I don't like this place at all.
I told you this is a Gork forsaken land.
Oh, it's a Mork forsaken. It's Gork and Mork forsaken.
Let's go back to the door, please.
Hey, Connor.
God damn it, Bosco.
I think you know what I want to do next.
So, Gronk would like to just make eye contact with Cortag since he's conducting this investigation. And I want to know, just by looking into his eyes, one of which might not be totally his own, is he done with this thing?
You know
Cortag.
what? If
And
you want,
you will see a witchblade starting to poke out from behind the weeds.
Cortag just looks over his face. You know how, like, with big orc jaws, they just take up more space than the cranium? That thing just sinks down, his eyes sink down, he lifts his mecha doohickey that has the hand flamer strapped to it, and just unloads into the tree.
So you empty your hand flamer into the tree stump.
Just one round. I don't want to waste all the gas. Look, when he comes screaming out, possibly on fire, just gut him.
As you empty your flamer into this tree stump, it ignites and flame billows out the top. And he holds a bag in his hands that is incinerating into ash, and he's screaming, I just wanted to tell a riddle! I just wanted to tell a riddle!
And Connor, as he's screaming, I'm gonna take his head off.
Oh, that'll
It's
stop.
not my fault that you're dense.
That'll stop him.
You will all watch as Gronk leaps out of the bushes and slices this thing's head clean off. He then picks up the head. He's gonna smile, and he's gonna spike it like a football into his body.
It just, the whole thing, the whole getup just Gallagher's.
Oh, we're in the splash zone now.
Well, we just killed the...
Irakam the Gretchen is no more.
Oh,
Goodbye.
playing Blood Bowl, are we?
I hope you're happy with yourself.
There's
So-
a piece of me that feels awful, Connor. I just hope you
the,
understand.
With the torched bag of magic beans laying at his side, and the now completely eviscerated remains of Irakam and his burning house, what would you like to do now?
Go to the keyhole in the mountain.
Go to
I guess.
go to the,
All
go to
right.
the side of the mountain with the keyhole.
All right.
I'm so sorry, Connor.
Just I won't make you go all the way back there. Just tell me what general direction from where you're at you would like to go to the mountain door.
Well, it would be
South
north
of here.
Well, that was a complete reverse of each other. So,
no.
Well, I thought we came. I thought we would return. Don't we return northeast because we went southwest?
we
You
needed
went-
a key, right? And we got the key from this guy. Wait.
You went
Yeah, we got the
north.
key.
You went northwest.
So we would go southeast.
Southeast. Okay, my bad. My bad.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and take you back the way you came then.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
yes,
we'd be backtracking.
Roll a d100. Turn, are you kidding me? Okay, so you make your way safely back to the mountain door. And what do you do?
Pick up this overly comically sized key and put it into the slot.
You, like Donkey Kong 64, you insert this comically large key into the keyhole, and you clink, and you hear the lock pop, and
Okay.
and you make your way in.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't look obviously trapped or anything.
I am staying at the rear.
All right. The inside of this cave is dark, but you see another light source off way in the distance in this mountain, and it looks like it goes up quite a long ways. This place is dark. But it looks like there's a wooden sort of spiraling staircase that goes up to this other light source tippy top here.
40k orcs don't have dark vision, do they?
Uh,
I mean, I just don't know.
Not really, I don't think.
Well, we have a staircase that leads up, so let's go up.
Yeah.
So you're going to follow the staircase. Is there any particular way you're doing it?
Can't go up the staircase.
More if we're doing it, just going
you-
directly over stealth.
Are you going fast? Or are you going stealthy? Are you making sure you don't fall?
I'd say carefully. Actually, what I kind of want to do, Connor, does the hand flamer have a pilot light?
It won't be enough to illuminate your surroundings, but yes.
Well, not surroundings, but like immediately in front of feet.
Yeah, I could say it had a pilot light.
Personally, I would go up the stairs using the pilot light to kind of watch my footing.
Okay. Let's see. What will this be? I'll say you're the only one who needs to make this. Give me just a general. A general survival test.
Okay, let me get in there. There we go. Nothing.
Yeah, the light of this pilot light is really not really helping you all that much, and you're getting the sense that these stairs were not designed for people as big as you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, my bucket.
Yeah.
Can you go up these stairs? I'm afraid we'd break them, but seeing as you's a bit diminutive for an orc, I think you might make it.
I am a bit hurt by that assessment, but you are correct.
Well, if
I-
you let me give you the physical, we might figure out what's wrong with you.
No, I'm good.
Just runs
you
up the
know.
stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Notably, the stairs do look well maintained.
Okay. I'm gonna stealthily move up the stairs. Is that okay?
Yeah, just make a stealth roll.
All right. Stealth. 5.
Nice.
Damn.
Wait, that's way
6.
more than 5. That's 6.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
You make your way up the stairs, and it notably, it is a long way up to this other light source.
Don't be
Long way up.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
But you make it to the other entrance unharmed, unnoticed.
What do I see?
You see, and your comrades are way, way far away since they stayed at the very bottom of this. You see a flat plane out from underneath you, and there are sort of trees with autumn colors. Leaves don't fall, however, and the more you look around, you see... I'm going to go ahead and turn off the spooky music for this. You see a sort of a flat field, and around the edges of this field are clouds.
Clouds?
Clouds.
Ouch.
Are they like at ground level clouds?
You climbed a long way up.
That's fair. So it's a field and there's clouds.
The air up where you're at is a little bit harder to breathe. Not enough that it would require you to make a roll or anything like that, but notably...
It's thinner up here.
Yeah, the air is thinner up here. This is the signs of high elevation.
Okay. I will search the field for any artifacts.
Okay. Make an investigation.
Okay.
Hey, boys, do you think Mop Bucket made it?
0.
That's a 2 actually with your wrath
Oh.
result. Yeah, the number below you, the result always gets added to the result. It's just that last die has special properties.
Gotcha.
It's pretty easy to spot because of I'm so glad that you found this.
Oh, great.
So, hang on. I need to get my notes here. So, after taking the path up, you head out and you look in this huge field, and you don't really see anything. You see a large house off in the distance that looks very well made, actually. It does look like it's of orcish build.
Okay.
And then you come across a gigantic hole in this sort of elevated space, and you look down and you can see that you are really high up. You see, like, the forest you were just exploring, a bunch of other stuff that you didn't get to explore, and right outside of the hole, you see the lower half and arms of what look to be a giant sort of palish orc.
Down the hole?
Right next to the hole. And
Oh, right
there
next
is,
to the hole. Okay.
there is blood and viscera, and it looks like, just judging off of what you saw, he might have gotten hit by something that was breaking through the atmosphere.
Okay, I'm a little confused as a player.
So,
I climbed up through this tunnel
mm-hmm.
to another layer,
Yeah.
and there's a giant hole on the layer that I'm on
Yes.
that looks down on the forest that we were in.
Yes.
And on the rim of that is a pale orc.
On the rim of the hole is a pale orc.
And he's covered in viscera.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like he got hit by something in the atmosphere.
Yeah, because he has been cut in half and you can't find the top half.
Gotcha.
It looks like whatever made the hole in him too.
Oh, can I assess if we made the hole?
Make a survival or an intelligence check or an intellect check.
I'm gonna do survival. 4 plus, that's 5.
Looking at this hole, it's really big. About as big as that Gadzooks guy. And you think you remember him saying that he crash landed on this planet first? You think this might be his doing.
Oh, God.
This poor, weird gray orc that lives in the clouds was bisected by one Gadzooks Rex Smasher on entry.
We've ruined this world, but not yet.
Also, notably, with that survival test, you can see that he is clutching something in one of his severed arms.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over and gently take my foot and just like kind of push his hand over, and I'm gonna grab what he's holding.
As you reach down to grab what he's holding, you notice a little tattoo. You notice a tattoo on the Cloud Orc's arm that says, "It's all Ron's fault."
It's all Ron's fault?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peter gets it.
God damn
Oh
it.
my god.
All Ron? Who's Ron?
All Ron's
Connor.
fault.
Huh. So
Connor.
Gadzook's name is Ron.
God damn it.
I'm gonna grab the item. What is it?
It is a chest. It is a chest made of painted red wood and black iron around it.
Okay.
And as you open it up, it is full to the brim with teeth.
This is messed up, man. I just closed the chest.
You get the sense that this is one of the items you were looking for.
I'm gonna jury rig like a backpack, and I'm just gonna like put it on my back and like make my way down.
Okay. Did you want to stealthily roll down again?
Yes.
Okay, make another stealth check for me.
Oh God.
Just gonna change the music again.
Okay. That's a. Oh wow, that's a 6.
Nice.
Don't be suspicious.
Did you get it, Monte?
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious, huh?
Did you get it?
I didn't get what.
Did you get
what?
My funny joke about the giant that lives in the clouds and says his name is Ron's
Oh.
fault.
That's cute. Yeah, that's cute.
You did it, yay.
Oh.
Yeah, you make your way easily enough back down and meet up with the rest of your gang, and the rest of you see that Mop Bucket is carrying a painted red chest with a bunch of teeth in it.
That's it!
Hey boys. I saw some fucked up shit, and I just kind of flip it around, and I'm gonna just kick it and slide it towards them.
Cortag just greedily like palms for it.
Okay.
Don't leave us in suspense. What'd you do? What was up there?
Clouds, a big hole, an orc that was ripped in half because of the big hole. I think Gadzooks' name is Ron.
Huh?
Just dunno, saw some things, gave me a bit of an inkling. But I got the chest, it's filled with teeth, so I can only assume that's one of the things we're looking for.
Can't wait to go back to everyone else and tell them that Mop Bucket ripped a hole in the sky and got a chest of teeth.
Yep, did that, totally did that, 100%. That's
That's the
exactly.
things and legends right there, that is.
Yeah, it's totally what I did.
Well, we got the chest, and now we got the magic mirror. Now what's we do?
Connor.
All right. So someone add the box of teeth.
I got
Box
that.
of teeth.
I totally. Cortag will fight you for this.
BAWKS. O teeth.
So
Get
quick.
us
So
the war boss.
Oh, fuck me. I just realized Ron's fault. God damn it, Connor.
Did you were you just humoring me earlier?
No, I thought it was a reference to. I thought it was a reference to fucking King's Quest. I didn't even think about it.
It took me a long ass time to get that.
I didn't get it. I was like, oh, it's Ron's probably.
Guys, I hope to God we're not the only two who actually caught it. I swear to God.
I thought Ron was a character for King's Quest because I never played King's Quest. God damn it. God damn it, Connor.
I did it.
You're like, did you get it? I was like, yeah, like Beanstalk, Jack and the Beanstalk, right? That's totally what it is. And it was, I just did not.
Can't believe it. You were just humoring me earlier.
No, I thought it was something else.
Monty, you have sitcom this episode so hard.
Oh my god, I feel like an idiot.
Alright, so add the box
it.
of teeth to your inventory, I guess.
Connor!
See, Connor, unfortunately, I feel like you have all the rights to feel that way, and I'm just like, oh my god, I
even said I'm glad that you're the one who did this.
Yeah, I thought it was because like Jack and the Beanstalk and I was a human because I'll grind that human's bones to bread or whatever. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Thank you though. That was fuck you, but thank you.
Wow.
All right.
Oh my god.
Connor, I am curious. Cortag will just like take, like, you know how when you just get like them 2 scoops with your hands and you just like try to lift up as much, he just lifts that up to see if it refills.
You just grab a bunch of teeth out of it, 2 big handfuls. And sure enough, after a couple moments, more teeth begin to fill it.
Cortag just like as we're walking, just stuffing teeth like into. I've got a unless it's changed, I do have a big ass compartment to hold something in my arm.
Okay, so you're gonna just fill it with teeth then.
Fuck yeah, dude! It's the one thing he cares about.
In your emergency compartment, you shove a bunch of teeth in there. I guess add 2 more wealth to your character.
Boys, we're so rich. We so rich.
I mean,
all right.
you spend all that.
Well, I mean, when we get back.
All right.
I can make a teeth gun.
Oh!
Oh, what if we tell all the people who don't know about space that if we don't get all their teeth, then the bad guy won't go away?
That's fair.
Connor, I'm sorry.
So, what do you do now?
God, we don't have any leads.
Well, we got the thingy with the mirror. We got the chest. Now we need the protection thingy.
We've gone everywhere but east.
East.
Oh, east.
Let's go east.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Okay. You all head east. They changed the music again.
Dun. Oh wait, no, that's Wagon's west. Damn it.
You head east and you see a form that is skipping and hopping with joy. It is the form of a
I look towards Gronk immediately, like, oh.
it's the form of a snotling who is skipping along the beach, wandering along the banks of this beautiful lake, a happy little snotling.
Boys, I'm so hungry right now.
What was the last thing we was looking for?
We needs that piece of metal that can, what was it? Oh yeah, protects from all mortal harm. I think it's a shield.
Oh, mortal.
Well, we don't got any leads, so If you'll
What's that
excuse,
sound?
if you'll excuse me a minute.
Oh,
You there, skippable lad. I walk up to him.
Oh, me? Hello! Hello there! And he,
I-
he happily jaunts up to you. How you doing?
Okay, is
Are
he
you
wearing-
having a good day?
Is he wearing a red hood? I swear.
He is wearing the most colorful blue and purple outfit made of the silken material, and he just looks like the happiest being you've ever seen. And
Hey, Connor.
Oh no.
No, we're not gonna do what you want to do next. I'm talking to him.
Okay, so you're talking to him.
But go ahead. You know what? Fine. Whatever, Gronk. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, I just hit my microphone.
Connor, I would just like to clarify something.
Yes.
So number one, this is a snotling, correct?
Yes, this is a snotling.
And he was skipping along the beach.
He was skipping along the beach happily.
Was he singing the Smurf song?
I forget what the Smurf song sounds like.
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it did kind of sound like that. I was just making shit up in my head. But if you're
All right, Connor. Well, then I want you to know this is on you. I would like to walk over to those two. I would like to give Zito his scene, and when he is done, come back to me.
Okay. So you walk up. Oh, hello. What's your name?
I lurch my entire form above him, just like 90-degree angle, tower over this fucking creature.
My name's Pieces.
Pieces. That's a great name.
And what's your name, creature?
Shucks.
My orc
I'm
blood is
sorry.
boiling.
Why am I already laughing? I don't get it.
My name's Muzzle Gutter.
Well, Muzzle Gutter, we're on a quest from your King Dave.
Oh wait, not Dave. I'm sorry. Graham. Yes.
We're on a quest from the King Graham to be looking out for a piece of metal that makes you shielded from all physical pain.
Oh, no, but that's not. No, King Graham doesn't have that, and he's not. Moreover, he's not my king.
Well, all right
My
then.
king's name is Godbreaker.
Wow, that's a hefty name.
Who's Godbreaker?
King of the Snotlings.
Whoa! Well,
I-
I feel like we gotta do something about that. You can't call yourself Godbreaker and only be a king of snotlings.
I grab him by the collar and I pull him up. Not hurting. I just like I lift
this
him
is
up.
fun. I'm really high up now.
Jesus.
I would very much like to have an audience with this Godbreaker.
Oh, sure. Hang on. Let me think. Where are we right now? Oh, he's northeast. Wait, which way is east again? Northeast. From here.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now I got
He's
to
down a
ask you-
hole.
Oh, really now?
Yeah.
Does he have the metal sheet that we're looking for?
Looks like you already got a metal sheet.
Oh, I pat him on the head.
Do you know how to
shucks.
swim?
Yeah, but I'll tell you what. You guys have been so nice to me. None of the other big orcs like you have ever been this nice to me. Tell you what. And he reaches into his bag. He pulls a bag out of nowhere. And he unfolds a cloak, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Here you go. I don't know if this will come in handy on your journey. But this right here is a camellia line cloak. It'll make you sneakier.
You don't say.
Yeah, it's yours.
Oh,
Why are you
that's
being
so.
so helpful?
Because Because I'm so gosh darn happy to be here.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, you see that fella over there?
Insight. Oh, that's great insight. Damn it!
Oh, wow.
It's sheer happiness. Blocks any attempts at insighting its true motive.
It hurts so much.
It's he's just so gosh darn happy to be here.
Okay, you know what? That sounds fantastic. I thank you so
So
much.
happy.
Okay,
This thing is-
okay. Chill the fuck out with the happy. Let me speak something here.
Oh, okay. I'll turn it down.
Turn it-
He
turn- I'm gonna have happy-
he like pantomimes himself turning a dial down.
Yeah, we got you at 11. Put it down to 5 for just like a minute.
Okay, I'm down here. I'm down here.
Okay.
I am
Okay.
number 5.
Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, bother.
Winnie the Pooh, is that you?
Oh, bother. I'm so done with
Ah, we put him down to 3.
it.
2 more and he goes Eeyore.
No.
His
Alright.
days are numbered, but I wish this one wouldn't die.
No. We're not gonna let him die. I look over at Gronk. I'm just like, all right, you listen to here.
That guy
go-
looks sneaky. He could probably
yeah.
use that cloak, I guess.
Yes, we're going to absolutely do that. You have helped us on our quest immensely. What I'm gonna do is, since you know how to swim, right? I'm
Golly.
gonna. What do you say?
Golly.
We're gonna have our friend Gronk here give you a giant cable toss into the water so you can go swimming.
Alright, I guess that's cool.
I put him down. I put my finger down on top of his head and ready him like he's a football. Gronk, my scene is over.
Hey, Connor.
Yeah. What's up, Bosco?
Does Bosco see a cow?
So, now that his scene is over, and now that you have done a wonderful job of setting up just how much of a on-screen character this is for the audience, I would like to put the Witchblade away.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness. I would
I would like to
nervous,
take 3 steps back and 2 steps to the left. Gronk will put his right foot behind his left one and pivot his hips. He will put his arms out in front of him. He will then run forward and boot this thing like a field goal as far as he can get it.
Oh no! Oh!
We have to be bad. We're orcs.
Make an athletics test.
We can't take you anywhere.
I'd like to use all of our wrath time.
You have 1, so go for it.
Cool.
Do we
there's
shoot him
3.
into space?
One
There's
more.
3. I don't even need it. It's 3.
So we're not using the die. They're on
Go
three?
ahead. Go ahead and roll 1d6.
Sure. 4. So that's 4 successes.
Okay, just seeing if you powderize them or not. Is this a new game? Ah! And
Powder?
you hear several cracks as you boot this thing, and it goes flying, streaking blood in an arc.
All right, well, here's your cloak, and we'll go northeast then.
Is he dead?
I'm pretty
Uh.
sure. He just kind of leans down to Aw, just kind of pats his shoulder. I think he's gone, Aw.
Off in the distance.
Gone, but not forgotten, whoever that was.
Okay.
Jesus Christ! I just sit my Capri Sun and just follow.
I miss my sports, damn it.
I feel you. I feel you, mate.
So, who's getting this camellia line cloak?
We're gonna give it to Gronk.
Yeah, because he's sneak.
Okay.
Connor, you didn't answer the most important question of that whole exchange.
Yeah, what's that?
Was it good?
It's good. And
Oh.
as the Gretchen arcs through the air, or the Snotling arcs through the air, across the streaking sunset. That's where we're gonna end the session for tonight.
I like to imagine when we come back to next week, he's still streaking through the air in orbit.
Just as he's flying through midair, the screen stops, and everywhere you look.
Oh my
So I'd like to point out that you can now call me Steven Gronkowski for all of you.
Nice.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Hi, Austin.
Oh my god. I'm glad you talked to him first, because he would have ran away if you had just tried to do that initially.
Connor, listen. I felt so bad the entire session. I'm like, I have to give him this at least a little bit before we brutalize the fuck out of him.
I can't believe I have a second lump. I can't believe you've done this, Connor.
And it's
I
sentient.
did.
Dude, I almost summoned a demon.
Would
Jesus
you
Christ.
rather have a chaos demon summoned that you had to fight
You homebrewed the
immediately?
shit out of that because that was supposed to be a lot worse.
I feel like in that moment I could hear the Kurt.
I didn't
No,
homebrew it.
I heard your voice.
I didn't
heard
homebrew
this
it.
pain of you wanting to say anything but this.
You nerfed it.
Literally.
You did because that was. Unless you have a different chart, you were so easy on him. I'm like, Kurt, you have no idea how lucky you are right now.
I used the default chart, and he did roll summon a demon at first, which is why I offered the reroll.
Yeah, I know.
Like that would have just that would have. Okay, that's a derailer right there. That's what that is. That's. Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh my God. So Nadine, what do you think about Warhammer 40K?
This is wild.
Crazy fucking time, eh?
There's a certain aspect of Mop Bucket's actual character sheet that helps me out a little bit, but yeah, no. And I guess it's pretty clear now that Mop Bucket has extremely severe amnesia. But
Things are coming back to you, though.
they are, slowly but surely.
I'm glad you got the kill on the chaos spawn. I'm also really glad that you made that resolve test because oh fucking boy.
I made my resolve really high. I remember that. I know where my weaknesses are, and I was actually really.
I was about to say, when is Mop Bucket gonna be the war boss?
Oh my god.
that is
Whoa.
I don't know. Ah, jeez. Oh man.
What's for the war boss?
I say
mean,
we
you-
vote him.
He brought back this never-ending chest of teeth by himself. That's amazing.
I was scared that I was gonna find like a human civilization.
Aw.
Like I was
Hello,
like,
fellow human. What are you doing dressed as one of the great destroyers?
Lovely day for it.
Oh my god, this is fun. Sorry, my stomach got a little upset near the middle there, but
Oh no.
yeah, this is good. I like the system too. It's coming to me. I'm figuring it out.
Yeah.
When the first time we started playing, I'm like, I have no idea what any of these roles mean, but now I totally get it.
Combat has its hurdles, but well,
Also, goddamn it, Kurt, your character is like.
He's fucking insane. He's like, I don't think you fully appreciate what a weird boy is. Like, psychers are already like super off for whatever species they are in. They're off for their species. There's something a little bit wrong with them.
I've learned a little bit about psychers from the All Guardsman Party, which is like the only Warhammer thing I've
Oh
like,
god,
read.
so you learned a bit of it from that one thing with those fucking psychers.
Yeah.
Fucking psychers. Oh god, I love all Guardsman Party, but no, like a weird boy is like, it has the orc chaotic, like chaos nature mixed, like just this love of like just madness. The madness of orcs mixed in with that
Also,
sheer psychic
Jesus
power.
Christ, Bosco! I know it's Warhammer, but Jesus Christ, dude.
His character is painfully serious. Fun's over.
I gave him his fun.
He comes in and pops the balloon with a knife, but also stabs the guy at the same time.
all right. So,
My goodness here. Well, we're wrapping up here. We got to go with our DM extraordinaire there. Hey, Connor, where can they find you, man?
they can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Distortion Devil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Mostly just streaming Yakuza. We're closing in on near the end of Yakuza 0, and we'll be moving on to Yakuza Kiwami afterwards. Other than that, streaming just random fun games with some friends. Of course, be sure to check out Dead House Sonata. They just had they just dropped a little radio play that delves into their universe on their YouTube channel. So be sure to check that out. They also have a lot of like lore exploration streams where Dennis Dyack and some other people basically go over the universe and what's happening in the world of Dead House. So please go give them a look. Sign up for the forums. Check out the Discord. And if the game sounds at all appealing to you, then go ahead and follow that link and purchase yourself a Founders Pack, get early access, and a couple of other goodies.
Awesome. Hey, Goomba, where can they find you doing your wonderful medical science?
Hey everyone, Gaijin Goomba here. You can find me at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba. I'll try and make this quick. Tuesday is no longer going to be Taiko Tuesday for a little bit. Taking a break. It's going to be building model kits and having way serious real talk about the otaku community, Japan, culture, all this other good stuff. We're going to see how it goes. Saturday and Sunday, this week, it's going to be all about that Neo 2 DLC and that freaking Ghost of Tsushima patch 1.1 of New Game Plus, a whole bunch of new stuff to do in the overworld, and all of that delicious multiplayer that I will possibly be joining Lanny Pator on this Friday, probably somewhere between 3 and 5 p.m. U.S. Central. I've got a new video up on the culture of Yashihime, which is the Inuyasha sequel. Definitely check that out if you were a fan of either of those two series. And definitely go check out my Yokai race over Teams Guild. The Kappa's been up for a little bit. If you want to add a little cultural spice to your games, you might be interested.
I just saw Goomba do the Italian fingers when he said that out loud. Just like I could physically see it.
Good.
Zeta,
That's me.
where can they find you?
Nah, you know. You can find me.
I don't. No, I don't. Zeta, where can they find you?
Oh
State of
god.
denial,
No.
state
Oh
of,
no.
state of stress.
I mean, that's every fucking waking second of
They
my
can
life.
find
But
you left it all in one piece. Like what?
no, you can find me in pieces on the floor because all that crippling anxiety. But most of the times you can find me on Twitch over at twitch.tv/Zito, where we play cards, we play marbles, and I just looked over at Steam right now. There are a fuck ton of games that got a shitload of updates. I'm looking at Monster Train, and they just got added support. They're getting mod support on the 22nd. Oh no! Oh no!
Monster Train?
Yep.
What's Monster Train?
Take what the hell was the name of that game? Take Slay the Spire and make it a 3-tier tower defense.
I see.
and
Sounds like a
that's
lot of numbers needing to be high.
you'd be surprised. Actually, not really. And the game actually, there's not a lot of math, and the game actually expects you to break the meta and encourages you to break the game. Spelunky 2. Oh yeah, and Spelunky 2. Yeah, because apparently that's gonna get an update because apparently everyone bitched that 1.1 is just far too fucking hard for anyone to get through. So that's gonna be dumb to look at when they do the patch change for that. As for anything else, you can find soon, very, very soon. I'm at like 95% done for 2 out of the 3 things I want to make homebrew for. So you'll be seeing those pretty fucking soon, and you can find those on the Ever Ingot Almanac or on Twitter, which is CZ Backlash.
Awesome. Hey, Bosco, where can they find you, bud?
They can find me at EdBoscoVA on both Instagram and Twitter, and then right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco. Don't forget to check us out Saturday right here on the Unexpectables Twitch channel, where we're going to be doing episode 4 of Ravenloft. Shit's getting real, man. Spooky Town. If you haven't seen episode 3, definitely check it out on YouTube.
It's getting real. It's
a
getting real.
dead guy town.
Now nothing bad ever happens to the straws. Hi, Monty, where can they find you?
Hi, you can find me at MontyGlue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue. Tomorrow is going to be, oh gosh, my brain. Help. D&D.
Devil May Cry and
Well, Devil
DMC.
May Cry, but we have D&D first, with Colonel Sheru, Willy the Boo, some dork named Gaijin Goomba, and some
Ha!
That sounds like a
What a
loser.
name.
nerd named Connor McKinley,
It's me.
and Miles Edgeworth.
No, for real though.
E Miles.
For real though.
Da, da, da.
And then after that is going to be Devil May Cry 4, which I'm actually very much enjoying now that my hand isn't dying and I don't have
Smell,
to use
yes.
a smelly aim button. And then on Sunday, I hope that I'm able to do Final Fantasy IX. I might not. I actually kind of want to invite my friends over to play D&D at my house, and I think Sunday's the only day that works, so I might not be able to do Final Fantasy for at least a little bit longer. But I'll keep you guys posted, but my hope is to do Final Fantasy IX on Sunday if I can. But also, it's my month off, and so I should probably spend time with friends, because, you know, that's nice too. But yeah.
Oh. And you can find me at twitch.tv/ Oh, wait. Bosco, where can they find you?
You already did this stuff.
I thought we did him already.
I know, but I didn't feel it. I need another take. Listen, dude, guys, we got it for 3 hours. We got to maximize this time. Alrighty. You can find me at twitch.tv/ Takahata101. Tuesdays, I'm playing Alien Isolation starting at 12 o'clock PST every day. I got through medical, and I have not died yet, so the first death is on its way. It's coming. It's happening soon. Aside from that, I've been playing Shadow of War with... You guys talk about all your anime gotcha and all your pulls? Yeah, I got orc pulls, okay? I'm all about trying to get... I want to find the one that's voiced by Camille Nanjiani. He's one of the fucking orc commanders. One of the voices is actually Camille. He's a big fan of Shadow of Mordor, and I want to find his stuff. I've never checked out the video or anything. I can't wait to find it. I'm jazzed. I love that game. It's a lot of fun. Just randomly spawning orcs with random characters and screaming at me and fire. As well, you can check out, we got some fun-filled Royal Rumbles happening tomorrow, starting around 12 o'clock PST. Tomorrow over at twitch.tv/ Takahata101, and that's it. From me, is it okay if I read out a couple of these subs and bits while we're selecting the person to raid?
Yeah, go for it.
Nightshade626, thank you for the 500 bits. Episode titled Connor. May I ... question mark. I mean, pretty close. Maro Akaya, thanks so much for the bits. Zero Vashing with a 1,000 bits. I wonder what happened to the power claw they got from Dimitri. Oh shit, we left it on the ship. Zero Vashing, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Kane Time with the 500 bits. He's got a knife! Great episode, everyone. Looking forward to more chaos with a K. Excellent. For Verdi Winter, thank you for gifting that sub, and thank you everybody for gifting subs and dropping everything to each other. Very nice of you guys to do that. That's it for me.
Oh.
Can we rate my friend Darian? You remember Darian, right, Kurt?
Oh yeah, he's a great guy.
He has 2 viewers right now.
Oh, you mean too many?
He's playing Crusader Kings 3.
Oh, that's okay. Fair enough.
Hey Connor.
Yeah.
So we should probably think of an episode title before we raid anybody.
I thought we agreed on the episode title being Attack the Darkness.
I used my attack the darkness with Choppa.
It has to be Attack the Darkness.
Yeah, Attack the Darkness.
Good catch, good catch. We almost didn't have that.
I just gotta get my friend's name here. I gotta make sure I'm spelling everything right. Okay, what do we want the raid message to be?
Wog.
Wah.
Wah. Yeah, always wah. Wah. You guys go! Go everybody! Wah! Break his computer. That's actually gonna be a breaking computer situation.
Slay his monitor.
Slay his monitor.
Alright, the raid is gone, so Connor, if you
Oh
wanna...
boy. Yeah.
Let's get it out!
Bye,
There we
VOD
go.
viewers.